Did you guys die?
No,
You said you made it out?
it's probably worse than that, but no, we're fine.
There could be a time, in this specific timeline, or there might be a really difficult call.
There is something I do not understand. This is the only answer. That somehow I misinterpreted something. At every misstep, somehow they continue. At every corner, they find their way. If something is guiding whatever they are, I must accept that I do not know of it. What I do see is that they must be stopped. Their journey cannot be allowed to continue. Whatever the costs may be, their tale must end here.
Before we pick up where we left off from last week, I have a quick question. Marius, how's the inside of a worm?
It was sandy and rocky and painful. I don't know if the worm was very moist, but it was still probably unpleasant. I didn't like it very much, and then the last thing I recall was being torn through its side by him.
That's about the last thing that happened, yes. After you guys had finally overcome the worm, amidst all of the other incredible chaos that was happening in that moment, with some of our other characters who may have been transforming into strange cosmic forms.
He's looking at you.
It's almost the name of the
I know.
show.
That's close.
I remember when I did
Synonyms.
all of those things.
Bambi
like
had
a doll.
pulled Marius free from the stomach of this massive worm. This truly gigantic creature. As you pulled out of this and you saw the lay of the land, you saw this worm had fallen flat, defeated. What was once referred to simply as prototype, no matter who was inside it, hauling you free from this. You took a moment to just appreciate the sun, the air, the space around you.
And by appreciate, you mean just kind of like laying limply on the sand, stepping stand.
The Family Guy.
You
dead
probably
pose.
laid there for a minute,
Yeah.
I would imagine, before you stood back up. And right about as you did, you would have seen this worm's body, like everyone else, shift a little. Just before a hole burst. Gas rushed forth from the wound where you had been ripped out. This thing popped in several places, near filling this canyon with dust, sand. It seemed to just be powdered worm bits. You lost sight of everything. It is a thick and dense cloud.
Yuck.
You definitely got a mouthful of that real fast. It's in your mouth, it's in your nose, it's in your eyes, it's everywhere. After a moment, as this settled, you looked around. The scene before you was off. It wasn't completely different. This isn't what has seemingly happened to everyone so many times throughout this adventure. You're not looking at something else entirely. You didn't wake up in some dream or walking nightmare. You're still clearly in the canyon, next to this big hole where the worm had emerged. But the worm had long since rotted to just a flat stain over what must have been weeks or months. For it to rot like that in conditions this arid, it could have been years. It's nighttime. The sun was gone. It took a moment to notice because the moon overhead was so bright. You can still see perfectly in this canyon, even without your dark vision. As you looked around, none of your friends were there.
Hello?
Your voice kind of echoes through this canyon a little bit. Even the sound of the wind seemingly gone from this place. Silence.
Bambi? MD? Gammy? If I stand still and use the tremor sense, do I feel any movement?
You stand really still and you really focus. You feel nothing. With tremor sense and with how keen your senses are, at nearly all times, you can feel something. Even if it's not a large thing that's a threat, you can feel smaller life. Bugs down beneath the surface, hiding from the sun, scorpions scattering across stones in the distance. There's something. But it is utterly and completely still. Give me a perception check.
Uh-huh. It's a 5 for a total of 32.
You don't... 32, you don't feel anything at all with your tremor sense. The only thing you can perceive, other than what you can see, is a really faint sound. It almost sounds like, not a river, but like a shore? It's not waves, but it's distant lapping water, an oasis maybe. But it must be a fairly big one.
I know from having come into this valley that there shouldn't be any water nearby.
Certainly not behind you, but you were near the exit of it when you had... No, you were just coming into it when the worm appeared, but you're at the very mouth of this.
Ooh, it seems wrong, but all I can think is that even if it's not a river, then maybe that's the direction everybody went. Before I move, do I see either any signs of people having footsteps, or even just? I mean, I kind of stood up when I came to again. Was there like a pile of dust like built up over me or anything? Is there apparent time span that I've been in this position?
Not it seemed. There is completely still, but any sign even of your recent battle is gone from the sand and the stone around you. If there were any footsteps here, they were weathered away. It's impossible to tell how long they last. Tracks are already difficult here with the ground being so arid, so hard. But you see nothing.
It's confusing in this situation, but having no other stimuli, Marius would, in no particular rush, kind of just start moving toward the sounds of this water or whatever is causing that sound.
It's the way you were already going. It's further down the canyon. You'd walk for a ways until after minutes, hours, it's somehow odd to tell. As you walk, time seems to almost lose meaning. You have no idea how long you've been traversing this canyon, but that distant sound, you had to really focus in to hear it all, is more present now. Always kind of in the back of your mind. It's the only sound there, and it's become oddly comforting, just as the only thing you can hear aside from your own footsteps and the rustling of your own pack.
Even when Marius started walking, he was walking with that kind of aimless, that feeling from all of our other adventures, for lack of a better word. He's already feeling like time is meaningless, and it's just kind of like, well, might as well just walk. There's no rush now because I don't know what I'm doing, where I'm going.
You finally emerge, and in the distance, maybe 50 yards away, you see the desert gives way, not to an oasis, but to an entire lake. Its surface pristine, unbroken glass. save for one thing. On the shore, not far from the closest point, is a creature. Small, sodden, pathetic. It looks wrapped in kelp or reeds, soaked through entirely. It's reaching, meekly trying to pull itself out of the water onto the shore. It's no humanoid figure. It looks more akin to a slug, but it's so thoroughly covered in soap it's hard to even tell. The thing looks like it can barely move. But still, you get an odd sense of familiarity from it. Like, you would recognize what was, or who was underneath all of that.
Marius kind of just sits and tries to stealthily watch for a few minutes. Everything about this feels strange. At the same time, as with the feeling of meaningless of time, this situation also feels somewhat unreal. And he was gonna watch and try to get a better idea of why this creature's here, what it's struggling for.
You
or
watch how
against.
slowly this thing inches. It really tries to pull itself up. It makes just the tiniest bit of headway on the wet stone and just slides back down to the water to where it started. Like Sisyphus on the shore, this thing cannot get out of the lake. And as you're sitting there considering this, perhaps the strangest feeling at all is that this view is strangely peaceful, almost comforting to you. But then just like that, you feel a massive weight, a pressure on the top of your head as an enormous hand, fingers long enough to reach down around your entire head, grasps you from nowhere. And this scene jolts away from you. And suddenly, you're in the bright sun, underneath a bone-white tent, in the middle of a camp you don't recognize, with a huge, very real hand over your head. Let's
Flailing.
go around and introduce the party here. Starting with you, and then I have another gift from Chet.
Oh my god.
Hi, I'm Marcus. I play Marius, a Gouldorf Ranger who's flailing in the very, very shocked awake.
I'm Corey. I play Bambi, the automaton fire kineticist, and I could be anywhere at any given moment in the universe. I don't know.
It's true. You're actually really here right now.
Could be. Who knows?
I'm Colby. I play MD, the full-blooded orc rogue who is currently doing homework.
I'm Sully, and I play Cammy, the itty-bitty gnomish witch, and I'm not actually the player character. This guy is.
That makes so much sense.
Oh.
My name's Brett. I play Fox. Reginald Sagacious Fox. He's cool, best detective on the planet. Doctor Who and whatever all mixed together.
Doctor Who and whatever. It's the secret sauce.
And in the chat, again, Selfaria first for the wheel. Another cited
I'm not drunk.
chat support here. Another cited tip, but this time it's a whoa. For my second gift, I'd like to offer this to AJ, and even longer delayed. This is gonna be a whoa.
No.
But I would like to add this on my other favorite Skrunkly in this module.
Skrunkly.
Say that again?
Skrunkly.
Skrunkly.
Like skunk, but there's an R in there, and then L-Y.
You know,
Skrunkly.
Is this some Pathfinder thing? I don't know.
If you see a little animal that's got like matted furry Skrunkly, that's what that
See,
is.
I would agree with that, which makes me question on the page numbers I have are 46 and 47, which the creature on there, the name's not going to mean anything to them. I just want to confirm you're talking about Kakashari, because I don't know.
Oh, I know that.
That I would call that Skrunkly.
Kakashari.
Or we have different definitions of what Skrunkly
I
is.
went to high school with Kakashari.
But I will make a woe for Kakashari later.
Used to baby
Kakashari's
shit me.
in the party, right?
That's
the
fine.
same.
Close!
Yeah.
Ignore my mispronunciation.
Yes,
Is
okay.
everybody having
awesome.
a stroke? What has happened?
No, dude, we're just Skrunkly.
Yeah, Skrunkly, dude.
All right.
I got a woe and a wheel pre-attached to 2 different encounters later in the adventure.
I didn't know this was a thing you could do.
It wasn't until just now. But I'm like, you know what? Well, that's the thing. There's been a couple people, and I think it was definitely Zulfari had started, that said this is their favorite book in Strange Aeons. And this is a really cool adventure. When you get out of the desert. This is a really cool adventure.
I like the desert.
I love the desert.
Is
But
this
you,
one your favorite also, or was that book 3? I can't remember.
I think 3, 5, and 6
Yeah.
are all incredible bangers. Like, I love this adventure path.
Prime numbers except one of them.
It's great. Prime numbers except one.
Nice.
True. Can't argue with it.
Things you can say.
Thank you for the wheel and the woe. I have noted them down. They will come. Things will happen at a
Which
later
one happens
occasion.
first?
The wheel. By a lot. So,
Oh no.
Huge.
Notated. Anyway, as you come to here, you flailing, all of you have seen Mother Grim Moon reach down this big grin. You feel this hand. You feel a wet warmth in this hand too, as thick blood runs down the side of your face as you're kind of flailing. But this hand holds you for a moment and then lets you be. You all see Marius, this huge cut the Mother Grim Moon had seared across her hand, crushing that chunk of obsidian, has let a good amount of blood and obsidian dust on the top of Marius' head, but he seems to be cognizant again. So that's a huge positive.
As I'm placed back down, Marius looks a lot more animalistic, very ghoulish, very scrunkly. He just looks like a wild animal who's been what?
And then Prototype's crystal turns blue.
Oh my god, he's scrunkly! Why is Marius so, I don't know, Calabashian or whatever?
The two of you, what happened? The two of you are under a tent, standing next to another giant, a towering, very sickly woman that's clearly a lot more infected than Call was before. Covered in huge blisters, almost, you could just call them, I think we can upgrade them to growths across her body, and a leather mask obscuring the entire top half of her face. Mother Grim Moon sure is, I believe we went with a looker last week.
Beautiful.
Pull up that art, folks.
She's got a huge, cracked grin.
Somebody have given me the anti-plague.
A big
easy smash.
smile on her face
That, actually.
as she grins down at Marius.
It's been a while.
So,
Said I gotta go.
he is returned as promised. He already bears the taint of our holy city, one that I have tasted of before. Welcome back, small one.
Hello.
Oh, good morning, Marius.
Marius.
You look across your party, they're incredibly wounded.
I'm covered in blood.
Just got bandages all over our heads.
I think I'm covered in blood now too, but I don't think it's mine.
Yeah, we should have told you to close your mouth, but you were...
I have matted blood battle paint underneath my fur, all matted and weird.
Cammy looks slightly flatter vertically.
I look stretched horizontally.
How do I look?
Fine. Great. Thank actually.
Scaled.
Did you?
Hey, alright.
You got just burned a little? Did you really get anything?
She got hit by the tail.
You got tail smacked once. That's true. You got pancaked into the ground, so you're probably a little cracked.
Oh.
But
Oh no.
it did hurt. It definitely hurts.
Does anybody happen to know what a spinal injury would feel like? I just wanted to just kind of wondering.
Do you have numbness in your legs?
No, I kind of wish I did, though, actually.
Okay.
I can smell burnt toast, but I can't normally smell, so what does that mean?
Does your back hurt?
You are. Do you have a heart?
Revel in your good spirits, for you have emerged victorious and proven yourselves. As I had promised, I will tell you aught that you would know. What would you ask of the mother of the Shatter Smile clan?
I don't know. I guess the thing is that we don't really know what we need to ask. We haven't been there, but you have been. But I'd appreciate a little bit more of an explanation on why you know so much about us.
As I said, I have seen you in my dreams knows, your dreams are big and disruptive, and I am the Shatter Smile clan's seer. It would be harder for me to have not seen them.
She's a seer, but not a walker.
Okay, amen, brother. That's bad. That's problematic.
He is not the only one that carries the taint of the holy city. You, too, have all seen it in your dreams. It is what gives them their infectious nature.
I'd love again.
And she does seem like she's very pointedly looking at this during this conversation at MD, at Kimmy, and at Kathy, who is in Easy's body. This is clearly very directed at half of you.
Questions, comments, concerns?
Now, while you are all pretty bloody, at the end of the last episode, she did heal
That's
you.
true.
She just cast a
Yeah.
chain of healing spells.
To decanter
So
from this water.
you're bloody and dirty, but HP-wise, you should all be topped off. You were not in range of that, so you're good.
You're safe.
You're however you were post-worm,
Oh, okay.
which
so-
I imagine they've had days of travel to patch you up. You'd be fine too.
Okay.
This is days later, by the way.
I erased the HP with thinking like
Yeah,
it's
no, you're
probably
fine.
been at least a
All
day.
of you should be at full health. She would turn and take a couple of steps towards the west end of camp. If you would like, perhaps the easiest way to show you would be to, well, show you. Now, or when you are ready, you could journey with me to the ridge and see what Mother knows.
Do we need a breather first? What exactly is going to constitute going to the ridge?
The city you seek for small folk such as yourselves is still a full day's journey from here. You will need camp between here and there, but you will see your destination from that ridge. And she points out to just where the stone kind of moves up to one of the millionth edges of a canyon and a cleft, like the whole area has been. That is maybe a handful of hours' journey, but Mother will accompany you. She will keep you safe from the desert's dangers.
Okay.
Okay. Hey guys, it's me by the way.
Hi, baby.
When
Hey.
did you get in?
I don't know. So I have two things. One, do you have spells that you need to worry about if we make a journey?
I have.
Do you need a rest for spells? Is what I'm asking.
She did just say you're gonna have to rest before you get to the city.
Okay.
So like it's a little over a day's journey. So
I
you'll
don't
be-
know how I could possibly answer that for you in an in-game scenario.
Secondly,
In fact, I'm not really sure what you're saying to me right now.
it's okay. I'm from a different dimension or something. Secondly, hey, why does she speak in full sentences but the other ones don't?
Because she's smart.
She's mom. She's a mom.
Slightly
Oh wait, I
higher
thought
intelligence.
she's the mom.
She's
That's
Mother Grim Moon.
Moon.
Oh, I thought she said. Oh, when she said mother will protect her, us. She's
Speaking of time in third person.
okay.
Yep.
All right. All my questions. I didn't want to burn any of her questions. If it's like a genie thing, so
No. We've proven ourselves stronger than every single one of them in the clan. So now we have the whole clan's respect.
Because we killed a bug.
And you do see
Sure.
that around the outside of this tent there are at least a dozen Shatter Smile giants who look very much like Call, very pointedly looking at the group of you under this big tent.
I put an arm up in the air.
They are all clearly impressed. They very much look happy with you. This is a tribe that is like hosting heroes based on just the two of you that have just showed up here. Just the looks on their faces and the wide berths they're giving you.
hey, did Call survive? By the way.
Our Cole's fine.
Call's fine.
Call's also like right over
He's
there.
right
Oh my
there.
god.
Cole, we got bullied a little
He's at
bit.
the edge of the tent.
Okay. I have no more questions. I'm good.
How did we get here after the worm?
Walked.
Okay. No more questions.
We hang out too much.
Mother Grim, I have a question for you.
Yes.
I know you see your powers and even our friend Marius his as a blessing, right?
Your strength is certainly a blessing that
Well, even
does you
like
many favors.
Oh, let's see, the deity that has gifted us all with our infection. That's a weird way to say that. Do you know of a way, if there was, let's say you wanted to get rid of what we have, I don't know why anybody would get rid of a blessing. I understand it's a weird question, but if you wanted to get rid of it and go and live a normal life.
You ask a boon admittedly promised of Mother, but you ask one impossible. Mother is not a god, just a seer. My magic is strong and mighty, but such a thing is why no other has returned from their trip.
Yeah, I figured I already knew the answer.
Hi. Another question. Did you see another group of people come through?
The Shatter Smile did see another group travel to the holy city from the west, but they entered our sacred ground before our people could catch him. He had many others with him, but they were fast. Surprisingly so for a group of their size.
How many people?
Maybe few less than the Shatter Smile ourselves.
A dozen.
Yeah. Did you see them as a friend or a foe? Like, which...
I saw him as a fool, but even a
I think
fool
you're smarter than I thought, actually.
is capable of awakening the World Eater, and Mother has seen that he, too, bears the same taint.
Oh, yeah, he is a fool. The what? The World Eater?
Yes, that which slumbers within the great oasis, trading dreams for souls.
I don't like any of this.
Well, I mean, it's just telling us we already knew we were going to get into something, especially as we're chasing him down. I just didn't realize how many that he had with him.
If you travel to our city, Mother thinks it is for one of two reasons. To find the other small folk, or to seek the World Eater. But perhaps Mother thinks they may be one and the same.
Yes.
Take your rest. Mother will meet you when you are ready to travel.
Okay. Everybody good?
And she heads towards the cleft in the mountain, towards that valley where you had fought the three-headed centipede, motioning for the Shatter Smile, much of the Shatter Smile clan standing around to come with her.
That's
She-
the thing.
Centipede cockroach.
It's kind of like an almost jet black version of that. Yeah.
Ghidorah of it, yeah.
Right.
Kakotat looks a little stunned. Reese looks kind of the same as she always does. Just fair enough. Well, at least she may have something of use.
Yeah. We have a lot in store for us. We should definitely rest up. And then, honestly, get going as quick as possible. Any supplies? Do we need any supplies?
We still have plenty, I believe, especially if the city is only a day's travel away. Thanks to those scorpion folk, will not want for food or water.
Well,
Thanks to that jug of yours, you won't want for water anyway.
that might be true, but also let's think best case scenario on a way back. Do we have enough also for a way back as well?
We have enough water. We got a lot of provisions from the Scorpion folk that we haven't even touched yet.
We're well set. We've got at least another week and a half sorts in here before we even have to start cutting down on rations.
I can make a bunch of that bread.
And if anything, if we can, we just ask the nice giant folk who revere us as heroes.
That's true. They're only a day's journey away.
They know what to eat and what to hunt, so...
We could maybe even keep this place as like a... Gosh, I'm really being positive about this. When we make it back, because we will, of course, and anything we need to just take for the day's journey to stay as light as possible, maybe that's a good idea.
You certainly have to give her one thing. She must be a potent healer. I saw the state the group of you crawled out of that canyon in, and just a few bursts of magic, and you look perfectly fine.
Oh, I feel great.
Do I get a sense of like, I don't have a full idea of how this is all going to end, but let's just say, do they come across as like, if we go against the one that has tainted all of us, is she going to then be against us? Is this like a safe haven, or is this like she could turn on us?
Maybe like a perception. This is a perception check, because there's going to sense motive here, which is perception.
Yeah.
Certified bread noise.
Sometimes you just gotta scat about it.
That's a 41.
Hey!
Why we scout a 41?
I said it's pretty good.
Oh, okay. You usually scout, you roll a 2.
That was positive.
Positive scouting. We have a new development.
You think you can read me?
Look at a negative scat.
Yeah. Dude, that was positive. You gotta know the tones.
With a 41, the way the Mother Grimmoon talked about what's almost certainly Lowls' group sure wasn't positive.
Right.
And the way she talks about this infection, you don't really get the sense that she has any opinion one way or the other. It's just, she talks about it, and she talks to you kind of like it just is a thing that is. Like, it's just a fact of nature.
Fact of nature.
And
right. Not good or bad.
Yeah, it's like a lightning strike can start a forest fire, and someone else can put it out, and that's just nature. That's just events taking their course. You don't get the feeling that, you haven't talked to her really in detail yet, but so far you don't get the feeling that what you're after or what you want to do is in any way going to cross Grimmoon or the Shatter Smile.
Okay, do we want to leave anything here and travel lighter? We're taking everything anyways.
Just take it all.
Just take it all.
We still have the camel, why not?
Sorry, speaking of supplies, did we take any of that anti-plague before we got here?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Hey Marcus, I'll give you a fortune save.
Oh.
You better scat about that, yeah.
47.
41.
41? Okay.
And I do have success to crit.
Okay.
Hey, they say
That's neat. All right, so anyway.
imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
It is true. I felt flattered.
As
I'm also saying.
Wait, actually, if it's against the disease,
it is.
Then I believe that would be a
You're making sure.
43.
Okay. Fair enough.
I gotta double check.
Okay. So as you guys as you guys are talking, as Marius is talking about this and Reginald's kind of thinking, you're talking about supplies. MD.
That's me.
Make me a fortitude save.
Okay. I rolled a 7 on the die.
Don't scat about that.
A 7 on the die makes a total of a 33.
33, okie dokie.
When it's bad, you sing about it. When it's good, you scat
Successes
about
go to crit successes.
You are.
Don't put me in a box.
You're looking. As Marius starts talking, you're looking at Marius, just kind of watching him, because you're listening to the words that he's saying. He stops talking. The conversation kind of moves on a bit, and you notice after a moment, you're not actually sure how long it's been. You kind of just like zoned out for a second. They're just staring at Marius. And you kind of catch yourself doing it and shake your head and blink it away a bit, and you're here. But you're not usually one for zoning out like that. You don't tune out of a conversation that fast. It's not that hard.
I'm sorry, what were we talking about?
Just gathering up, just trying to get a game plan for our trip, basically.
Trying to decide where we want to go to dinner.
Taco Bell.
Let's go back to Thrushmore.
Let's go back to Thrushmore, please.
Let's go to Taco Bell.
All right. Well, is there anything you want to? I'm sort of the same mind of Reginald here. If you want to take a rest, I mean, make it brief.
I think we need to sit down and at least clean up all the blood.
Yeah, can I
do
set
that,
up a
but
shower?
it sounds like from what Brother said, Lowls is already in Neruzavin, so we'll just kind of have to hope.
Could we?
And she just looks very pointedly at Kathy. Whatever he's doing takes him some time.
We could just rest at the ridge. It's only a couple of hours. We've still got
We're gonna have to camp anyway.
yeah.
Not a terrible idea. And Kathy just kind of shakes his head. Yeah, okay, yeah, no. I agree. Let's at least get this in sight here. It's not great news that Miles is there already, but I mean, we kind of knew that, right? We
Yeah.
I mean, we knew.
lost the camels,
We
so
lost the camera, so no one's fault.
I'm not a big person of partying or celebration of any sort, because there's nothing to celebrate yet.
More positive.
But I will say, this, based off of how everything's happening, and we are only a day away from everything that we are about to encounter, this might be one of the last nights that we have that is possibly the safest. So I would say drink up, be somewhat as merry as we can, because tomorrow is going to be a much bigger battle. And it could get way, way worse. If you do that.
I can't.
Okay.
You can't make merry, though.
I can juggle.
Oh, how many?
It's as many as I want, really.
6 or 7.
Cut the stream.
I say that because this
Arcadis, cut the stream.
this will be the last time we're probably relatively comfortable. That's all I'm trying to say.
I get it. Well, if we're going to the ridge, let's go to the ridge.
I'll give you ready to keep moving.
Get a clean towel.
Get Mother's
in his
attention.
face.
You get Mother back out from the obsidian mine, and she immediately, at a moment's notice, is ready to go. She had not tied herself deeply in anything, but you see many of the Shatter Smile have returned to this canyon where you fought this Mukrati and have already begun quarrying away at that sharp black glass.
That's the thing we fought.
Wow. There's also a giant dead Mukrati down there
Neat.
that they've started to kind of hack apart
I'm gonna put some-
and haul to various spots throughout the camp. You continue a journey throughout the desert, much as any other, but this time, instead of the thundering footsteps of Call following along you, you have the strangely quiet Mother, who leads you out a bit further ahead and somehow seems to walk very softly. She bears with her, hefted over her shoulder, a truly massive iron morning star that just looks like it's wrought and twisted together of scrap that she'd found. The ball spike at the end of this just kind of dangling across her back with no care for where the spikes might brush against her. Yes?
Can I say bye to Call real quick?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You guys are getting ready to leave for
Bye,
sure.
Call.
Bye, Call.
That's all I wanted.
Oh.
Thanks, Call.
I just wanted it on record.
Oh, okay. We'll make sure that we know she does not leave without saying bye to her friends.
We are not saying no.
If you don't say
I didn't know you guys cared about Call that much.
Bye, Call on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Bye, Call.
I do a little tip of the hat.
You were very strong. The strongest small thing Call ever meet.
Sorry for killing your brother.
Call, you're pretty cool.
Call and try. It very hot in Parchland.
I give him the last of my call treats. My call snacks. I give him the last box of it.
And we're off. So
It was important. It was important.
it's important. It's important. I'm glad we did it.
Manners. We have to be sympathetic characters.
You travel again through stone that is getting. With a tiny boat hand.
Where do you get
Whatever
this?
you are!
That's good hand.
You're throwing rocks with that?
You were waving with the wrong joint.
Look, he's rotating an acid and Arcan Forge, okay? He's doing what he can.
I know.
Sometimes you wave with your forearm. Okay, that's just how it goes.
As you march out through the desert, The sand going from the sparse sheet blowing across the stone to something maybe an inch deep. It's a welcome relief to somewhat soften your footsteps rather than just the harsh, burning stone day in and day out. You travel for maybe 2.5 hours to the edge of this ridge. And as you crest it, what comes into view beyond is Neruzavin. You can see what sort of looks like a city. His mother said certainly a bit more, or from here, maybe about a day's journey ahead. If you traveled the rest of the afternoon and camped, you'd get there late in the morning, early in the afternoon. It is a blight of huge basalt spires just jutting up into the sky. It's so far away that these towers must be truly monumental, hundreds of feet tall. What looks like just an absolute cluster of near skyscrapers. And then at the edge of this thing, immediately nothing. The flat stone of the desert. On the left side of it, you can see from here, so it'll be towards the north end, you can see that a chunk of this city seems to have collapsed. There is a massive pile, a tangle of these humongous pillars laying and intertwined in all kinds of angles with one another. And past Neruzavin is a great oasis, a humongous lake that, as you see it from here, stretches nearly towards the horizon. It must be miles across. Atop this ridge, Mother simply points at this view before you. That there is our holy city. It is a dead city, abandoned by all who can gaze, all but those who can gaze to the apocalypse and survive. Only the World Eater's children now mar the dust with their steps.
Why abandon it?
Mother does not know.
There's more water here that...
What purpose this city once served is unclear. Their stone buildings loom and twist, rising too high and at odd angles. No doors nor windows, simply stone. 3 pillars stranger than all others, not near so tall. They bear runes, language from other realms, inscribed and twisted with rituals even Mother not understand. But the city births a sickness. Mother see you are strong, but doubt she will see you return.
Well, thanks.
Okay.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Some other people could start trying positivity too, I think, but it's okay.
Why is there not more settlement or people along that lake?
Anything that come near to Holy City consumed by it. The World Eater calls out to them. And those that sleep below, they whisper. Any that can hear, they should not listen, but they always do. You are strong, but you face a city where even great strength cannot protect you. And she's talking. MD, you haven't heard almost anything she said. And you realize that again, just now, you go, she's talking, and this might be useful. You're just staring, not at Neruzavin, but at the lake, the oasis, right behind it. And this is pointed enough that I'd say the two that are probably closest is definitely Cammy and probably Reginald would both notice that he's just absolutely locked in. It actually looks very much like Marius did the last few days before he kind of blinks and shakes his head a bit.
Did
I missed something?
is there something over there?
Blake?
Yeah, you seem a little zony. Did you have any more of those anti-plague?
Yeah.
Did you take one today?
Yes.
All right.
Drink some water or something.
Can I?
Is everything okay?
You just seem a little more zony.
I feel fine.
Yeah.
You don't.
It's almost-
You don't look.
You don't. I don't know how.
You look like you're
I don't know
bugging
how you
out.
would look pale, but yes, it just makes sense that you just look a little.
You all begin to see what it does to people even from this far away. From a full day of your journeys from its borders.
What do you mean? Like
yeah.
he's affected by?
Yeah, what are you trying to say?
You all are. Why else would you come here?
We're coming here because we have to.
Of course, you do.
Right, but
You very much do.
I don't like it when people talk to me like this because
Mother means no insult. She promised you information, and that she now gives. You are strong enough to have traveled this far, and certainly strong enough to reach the city. What happens after, you will see. Mother only wishes to warn you. Perhaps knowing she cannot divert your course.
Can I want to go over to MD and like do almost like a checkup, like a medicine check if I can on him.
Okay.
To like.
Yeah, absolutely. That would be directly a medicine check, yeah.
Yeah.
This could be a net 20.
Could be anything now. I think that's,
387.
it's crazy to me that nobody else knows exactly what he rolled from that side. I don't need to look at the
Two.
dice.
That's average.
Dude, are you kidding?
That's his
It's
average
41,
now.
guys.
well, okay.
It was 11.
Okay.
That's a mid. That's a perfect mid. It was a perfect mid range.
Thank you. Thank you. She gets it. You speak Dottie? Spanish? What?
The 41,
I speak Brit.
as you're looking him over, I mean, he seems fine.
Yeah.
He's obviously a little spacey,
Right.
but there's really nothing else that you can pick up about him. He,
I'm
if
knowing that this is happening, I'm doing the checkup on him, but also trying to like, all right, is there any kind of pre-warning signs, knowing that this could happen to any one of us at any
Just
moment
like
as we get closer.
Reginald,
Like
I think,
history.
I think I'm just tired. I did almost get ripped in half in our fight.
Yeah, there might be something to that, to where your immune system or something could be a little bit weaker, but whatever's happening with you now might start happening to each one of us one at a time. I just wanted to try to get ahead of it. It's fine. I'll just take a note.
What the hell's an immune system?
You have constant. I'm not going to explain the immune
He's a
system
pile
to
of
you.
rocks.
I do?
Probably did.
I
at
think
one
the
point.
sooner we make as much headway in this journey and then sit down for camp, the better I'll feel.
Okay.
And maybe set up the shower. And
Mother recommends that you tread very carefully within the walls of the holy city. Beware the sleepers down below. They whistle and they sing. They promise to consume all that live, and they can taste your very breath. Beware them.
Would you consider them strong like us?
Mother has not seen them, but heard their songs when she made her pilgrimage.
Yeah, because you came back.
Alone, yes. I made a pilgrimage. I was given guidance by Grotus to see what lies at the end of the world. And so I slept beneath the city's 3 pillars and was visited with dreams of consumption, doubt, and revelry.
Another. More Grotus. Great.
So any of you that are at least trained in religion would not need to make a check to know who Grotus is. That's just like a fairly common Galarian deity. Grotus is basically the end times. So if she worships Grotus, she pretty much worships the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, more or less.
Okay.
We met.
So she like wants the world to end, or
She wouldn't be bothered if it did.
Like okay. Yeah.
She
Like,
again believes that it will happen and it is the
Accepting.
natural. Exactly.
Okay.
She's not trying. The Grotus worshippers aren't generally trying to actively bring about an apocalypse. They're just accepting it is going to happen. It's a very kind of nihilistic religion.
Yeah, it is
Okay.
Like
one of
there's
those.
nothing we can do to stop the apocalypse. There's nothing we can do to advance it. Grotus will bring the end times when it is due.
Aren't most of the worshippers just like madmen on the side of the road?
Generally, there is not really organized Grotus religion. It's usually raving madmen.
Don't
Yes.
we meet one in Thrushmore? Or is that just a regular madman?
I don't remember he was a Grotus worshipper. He might have been.
I think he was.
But
He gave off the vibe.
organized Grotus worship is kind of like, this. Nomadic, incredibly diseased giants in the middle of a desert. That's
It's like par for the
Actually,
course.
my
Closest
religion,
you get, yeah.
Religion 101
Any-
handbook.
Any connection to the Dreamlands whenever we did that one battle where that giant, I think it was like, I almost feel like it was like a,
Bokrug.
yeah, is there any
Bokrug is
connections to that
very
at the end?
different. No, Bokrug it's like an old one. That's like an elder thing.
Okay.
Grotus is like a regular, he's in the Boneyard. There's 2 deities in the Boneyard. It's Pharasma, the mother of fate and life and death,
Go down
and
to the
Grotus,
Go
which
down to
is the end of the
Pharasma.
universe. Grotus is actually, fun fact, the moon in the Boneyard.
Her flail is what Grotus looks like.
Yeah. Oh, is it on her flail?
Yeah, it's
I
on
didn't even
her flail.
realize that.
That was
Oh,
just
she's got
skull.
Grotus and flail's
That-
Grotus. I
yeah.
didn't even see
Facts.
that. That's cool. Okay.
What?
Sick.
Look at her toe.
The dogs. The dogs are out.
Dog's away.
They're gripping. Those are grippers.
I don't hate them. I'm just joking.
Grotus.
That's some Starfighter stuff.
I didn't even realize. Yeah, the moon is Grotus,
They don't know
and
if-
it's slowly approaching the Boneyard. And when it is Majora's, it's literally Majora's Mask. When the moon hits the Boneyard,
It's the
It
end.
does
Reality
this.
ends,
It
yeah.
goes in and it comes out.
yeah,
goes in.
it does kind of go back and forth. Like
Depending
it's,
how
it's,
close
It's that's how the tides work. Yeah.
45 seconds to midnight, and it pulls back out. Yeah.
And then you play a little song, and then it goes back up.
Every time you look at him, he's like, "Oh, I'm going back up."
But theoretically, if when Grotus
got
reaches
me.
the Boneyard, that's the end times.
Okay.
Don't worry about that.
I also apparently that's the face on her flail. I didn't even realize she
I
had that on the
clocked
art.
it
That's really
immediately.
cool.
I thought it was just a cool skull.
Now,
So
that's
I was like,
Grotus.
is that Grotus?
So if I look up at the moon, does the moon look normal right now?
The moon. Well, it's day, so that
Yes.
no. So, Marcus,
Guys!
that's the sun. Don't look at that.
moon can be out sometimes during the day.
Yeah, what I told you to wear your eclipse glasses.
Marcus, make a fortitude save. Oh.
15 on a die, so it's
All right.
A billion big.
But as she finishes this thought, Kakotat kind of shakes his head. No. Yeah. No. I'm with whichever one you are right now. Positivity.
Bambi.
This is it. Bambi. That's the one. I know one is blue, one is yellow, but
I have
it's,
flowers on my body.
I know that the 2 of you, but the names are recent. All right, there's a lot going on in here. I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted.
Positive.
But positivity. This is the one where it works. We have this. You guys got rid of the Tatterman. That's again the actual literal demigod. That's a demigod, and you removed it from existence. We can deal with a city that gives them pimples. Like it's fine.
Look at the bone jutting out of her elbow.
No, she's probably had many people come in and out of here, possibly, and that has gone to tried to go to the city, and she knew.
You guys are different, all right?
Yeah.
Look, you have that, and Kathy points at Greenie.
Big dog.
We'll be fine.
It's gonna be hard, but yes.
You have that. That's the thing. That's the I don't know the thing that represents whatever's behind that thing, right? Yeah, the thing that sent you. The whole the origin of your entire existence here. You're Carcosan. That's the point. And that's your connection. You keep that. We'll be fine.
Okay.
And Green just kind of looks at you.
I kind of look back and I was like, do you know? Man, you know I forgot. Is it... okay, the sky is blue. Alright, now we're back. Okay, so you're so, like, are you Carcosa? Oh, maybe. Yes, and
It's,
no.
it
Maybe
stands
you don't
up and
even
puts his
know,
hands up.
actually. Oh,
we could
okay.
shrug.
He points at you and then does one clap.
Alright, I'm Carcosa.
He points at MD and does one clap. And he points at Kathy. And it kind of goes back and forth and then slowly sort of does one.
It's like in the
half.
body of the... Because, yeah,
claps.
yeah, right, okay, yeah. Hey, did you know that this whole time? So, like, if I had just happened to ask you, then you would have said yes?
He turns around.
Oh,
Little stinker.
He understands the same thing that I do, which is that there's a reason you can't know everything. And it's safer and better if you don't. We really...
No, Greenie tells me
If you don't trust
everything.
me, at least trust him. But he doesn't, though. That's the thing.
No, Greenie tells me everything that
He's
he's
just...
able to
Greenie
tell
is
me.
not looking at you.
And
Greenie
he's
is
there-
not looking at you right now.
He tells me
Greenie is
look
a
at
dog that just peed in the corner. Greenie is looking down, you know.
Beads of
I'm
sweat.
backing him up anyways.
If you don't trust me, you gotta trust him, right?
Of course
We're
I
in the
trust.
same boat here for very, very galactically different reasons, but
It's also possible in some other timeline he did tell you everything, and it didn't help you.
Like this one.
It's also possible on some other timeline he doesn't exist.
Positivity, guys. Come
Yeah.
I'm not going to react to that
Yeah.
because you're having a bad day.
Or he just existed maybe in another different form.
I think
Or he
Greenie's
existed in
acting
a
like
form.
he's like looking at a fly that's not there. And it's like, oh no, there's definitely one. I got a fly.
You
It's a fly
are
next to you.
strong of body, and you seem strong of mind. Those who lack spirit to understand the call of the city are immune. Those that crawl and fly, creatures with no true mind. But those of fecund mind become host to its evil and spread its seed across the world. The dreams tell Mother this has happened before. Perhaps you are here to bring it about again. Mother does not know, but either way, it is will of Grotus.
Well, we appreciate your hospitality for the moment.
How come you didn't go crazy? You know, like with the sleepers. You came back.
Maybe she did.
Yeah.
Probably.
Mother herself does not know. Mother has seen the dreams that the city has given her, but she has not given to the city's desires. Perhaps Mother is simply strong, but she believes that there is more even she does not understand. Mother not know everything, but know many more than most.
Doesn't seem like we're really going to get answers for the questions that we actually want answered.
Right. No, I don't think so either. Yeah.
I guess thanks for the heads up.
Yeah.
The Shatter Smile will remain here for many more days, harvesting the black glass. If Mother's magic would delay your deaths before then, seek her out, and she shall aid you again.
I appreciate that.
And she just starts to turn
Okay.
back towards the camp and just kind of starts walking if nobody says anything else to her.
So what, we're just going to camp and then leave in the morning?
Probably good.
Make as much progress as we can.
You want to do that today?
You need to rest.
We're fine. We still, how much, the sun's like what? At its
It's most of a day. If you kept walking until the time you would normally camp, you'd be camping a couple hours outside Neruzavin, it looks like.
Yeah, I think we make as much progress as we can right now, and then we can enter Neruzavin early in the day.
She said the closer we got, the bigger the influence. So wouldn't it be better to rest now, further away, and then get closer?
If you rest here, you would be getting to Neruzavin with probably a couple hours of daylight left tomorrow.
I would rather be in the city in the day where everyone can see perfectly fine.
All right.
Okay.
And so, you journey?
Before we leave, I figure we're up on a ridge, right?
Mhm.
Can we scope out a good spot to, like, midway, like anything that looks
There
like
is a
shelter?
massive natural basin with Neruzavin almost at its middle down there that is, but must be dozens of miles across. That would be days of journey. The ground is still cracked in some areas, but it's not as interlaced with canyons and ravines as it has been in prior days' journey. It is mostly now more of what you would think of a standard desert, just more like a rock flat instead of sand. And it is almost just a flat, sloping walk the whole way there. You're going to be camping extremely in the open, for better or for worse, because you'll be able to clearly see all of the area around you. But so too will anything that might be there be able to see you.
Okay.
All right. So what? The consensus say to leave now? Is that what we want to do?
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we don't want to be going in there for the first time at night, so.
So then you walk. You walk for much of the rest of the day before finally, as the sun starts to set, the sheer scope of Neruzavin becoming more and more apparent with each hour of your journey. By the time you rest, like I said, is maybe 3 hours away from you, and you can see these pillars punch up into the sky, even from here. At the very extremes, there is no like tapering off of like a town or a city where you have this big built-up core and these small outlying breaches. It is like nails just struck through the earth. And so Neruzavin was there. It's clearly unnatural and alien. But of course, when you get to it tomorrow and see it for yourselves up close, you'll be able to know more. All you can do for now is set up your camp and ready for sleep.
Before I go to sleep, just kind of like lying in my little bedroll or whatever, I'd like to just kind of tap on Greenie real quick and just kind of, hey, are you awake? Okay, I didn't want to wake you up. Can I ask you something?
One tap again.
I was just thinking about it. Like you tell me everything, right?
He kind of looks down. There's a long pause. He looks back up at you. Very slowly kind of raises one little hand. And does one tap.
It kind of took you a while to say that. You sure? No, hey, wait, don't turn. So you don't. Right? Okay.
2 little taps. Or no.
Oh, okay. Guys, is there anything that you wanted to tell me?
And 2 more.
Oh. Okay.
He kind of shrinks down a bit and turns his head away from you. Not his whole body, just his head.
I mean, you can tell me stuff.
Without looking at you, just raises his hand one more time. Just claps twice for no.
Oh. sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have. I don't know. I don't want to put you in an awkward position.
He kind of crawls over and across your hand and like grabs your thumb with his 2 front paws and just goes bleh, and sticks his tongue out at the top, just the tip of your thumb, and you feel a warmth. There's you have an empathetic link with Greenie. You can feel an emotion. You can feel a lot of like a protective care coming out of him.
No, it's okay. I get it. Hey, you're like my best friend. So
He just hits it once for yes.
okay.
Just holds his hand up there.
And
Does it once again.
I'm not mad at you. I don't know what I'm saying. I just
He just lays down.
Yeah. Okay. Good night.
MD, as you lay down for rest, you feel uncomfortable. And it's like, those nights, we all know those nights, where you lay down and it's just not right. You roll over, it's not right. Try on your back, it's still not right. You just can't get there. Like, no position really feels like it's working. And you don't know how long it is you lay there kind of twisting and turning around before you finally fall asleep. But make me a will save.
I rolled a 2 on the die.
Sick.
A 2 on the die makes it a total of a 24.
Oh, we have
26.
We're not even there yet.
26? Okay.
24 is what my modifier is.
When you finally fall asleep, you have vivid, almost overwhelming dreams. The kind of things you haven't experienced since Briarstone Asylum. You find yourself wandering empty streets, strange buildings that are just wrong. There's people around, but their faces just aren't right. And no one even seems to perceive that you're there. It's like nobody can see or sense you at all. You don't know where you are, and this space just seems to go on forever, but you move through it so slowly. Every moment in this is just an agonizing dread, and you're not sure why. You can't even put a finger on it until finally you break away from all this and you just see the moon. Bright, pale yellow, hanging low in the sky. It's huge. And that alone brings you a wave of comfort. Until across its surface, the light, starting at the center, starts to fizzle out as if something was spreading across the surface of the moon itself until you couldn't see it at all. Until there was just nothing in the sky. And you wake up in a cold sweat, fatigued and drained too.
Whoa.
On top.
Fatigued will give you a penalty to your saves and your AC, and mean you can't take exploration activities this day once you get into Neruzavin. Well, drained 2 at level 16 now is going to lower your maximum hit points by 32.
Oh my gosh.
As you all wake up for a wonderful morning,
You see that MD is surrounded by sheafs of paper. It's almost the same as what's his name from the asylum? Where he's drawing what he dreamt of. Xandalus. There's just sheafs of paper with quick, like, charcoal sketches on it of these scenes that he saw, the buildings, the weird-faced people, the moon, and it looks like the moon, but it's not quite right. It's not quite the moon. There's pieces missing out of it. Like the best way he can just physically think of describing it. Oh. And he doesn't even notice anyone else has woken up.
We are going to take our midstream break.
Oh no!
I
Stand
lost
up.
my pencil.
We're gonna
You know what it is.
stand up,
Always
stretch
an
our legs. You can call me Tom and do some beautiful art. Okay, Sandal's in the corner of the screen,
Bro.
speaking. We're all in the place.
He's the toasty guy.
I still have more health than her.
Hey, what?
You want me to stand up, stretch your legs, grab some snacks. It's going to be 10 minutes. You'll see a timer in the corner while we're taking our break on this end. Don't go too far, everyone. Be right back. Welcome back, everybody. As we awaken at our camp just outside the boundaries of Neruzavin, let us reintroduce our adventurers, our heroes, our explorers of a dead city not visited for hundreds, if not thousands of years. Well, except for Lowls, of course. Start over here.
Oh, yeah, no, my name's Brett.
He's just a real
And
cool
you know
guy.
what? I'm not just a smart guy. I'm also a doctor. I play Reginald Sagacious Fox, and he likes medicine in human bodies, in normal bodies, in other people's bodies.
And he's an investigator.
And he's-
It's the part that you're waiting for.
Miraculously, every time Brett is asked to introduce himself on stream, he becomes intoxicated.
You have no idea. You don't
Instant
know me.
onset and lasts the amount of time it takes to introduce himself, and then he's fine.
Don't judge me.
My name is Sully, and
You sound just like me.
and I play Cammy, the itty bitty gnomish witch. And I just found out my relationship with my lizard is different.
It's complicated.
We're going to talk about that sentence later, but
My name is Colby, and I play MD, the full-blooded orc rogue, and I really wish we could have dropped the temperature in this desert down to like 68 degrees before I went to bed. It would have really helped sleep.
Yeah.
Almost nice.
My name's Corey. I play Bambi, the automaton fire kineticist, and I don't think.
You don't think?
I'm drunk. I think you're on acid. I think you're...
I'm Marcus. I play Marius, who's not just a cool guy. He's also a cool dwarf ranger, and he also likes bodies, people, dead.
That's super like.
Green flags.
Swipe
Green
up,
flags.
swipe up.
Why wouldn't you say it?
a zoo.
Why wouldn't you say it right when you know how much joy it brings us when you say it?
I had to commit to the bit.
As
I
you
had
all
to call back.
awake this morning, nothing really feels out of the ordinary for anybody except for MD, who got a terrible night of sleep last night that left him fatigued and drained too. This is, I reminded you during the pre-show, but I'll say it again, I recall a woe that happened last week that may have seemed to do nothing at the time. It did some things. It has just taken them a little bit to manifest fully. But, as you ready yourselves, who would just by chance be the first to walk into MD's little bit of the tent here?
I'll be making my rounds and things like that, so Did we all put up our own personal tents? Is that what we did?
You guys had a lot of snake lizard skin. I think you made a ton. You can do really whatever you want.
Yeah.
You basically made a water park previously, so...
My tint is pink.
Yeah, I mean,
we don't know where she got the paint. Like,
It's the muscle tendons.
Noticing MD again, also just making my rounds. I'm even checking in on him from the day before. It's like, how did you sleep?
When you walk in to MD's tent, he's muttering to himself. It's like the faceless city. The faceless city made the people in its image. No roads, no alleys, no windows to look into. No signs or names, just a pale moon weaved over the loss of nothing, and everything cries. Just over and over and over.
Oh, buddy. I was like,
these charcoal drawings that look like they've been up for hours just drawing.
yes,
You good?
Yeah, I did not give him that.
As I'm heading towards your tent, it's like, MD, how'd you? And then I start hearing. And then as I go in and all that is happening, I'm like, oh, you didn't get too much rest, bud. And okay. Hey, look, listen, I love you. There's probably something there. I'll definitely take notes of that later, for sure. Maybe. Let me take a look at you again, my friend, because you seem like you did not have much rest last night.
Now, Reginald never saw Xandalus, right?
No, he did not.
Okay.
And as a legendary medic, I can help him with because you said he had the drain condition.
No, yeah, your little tent encampment here is pretty small, so it's hard for the rest of you not to notice, as Reginald's kind of at the corner of the MD section. Something is wrong in there.
Oh, the tents are rocking.
I come skipping around the corner. Boy, howdy, I can't wait to go and see one of my closest, most important people in my life across multiple timelines that I'd be so upset if anything ever happened to. MD! Oh, no!
You say that every morning. That's just a setup for failure. You're manifesting that it's going to happen.
Gee golly wee!
Don't cause alarm. Act normal. No. We're gonna keep things calm.
Positive.
Hey, positive. No, let me just take a look, and then I, take a look at his eyes and whatever. The as I'm giving him the full rundown of the check, I'm actually pulling out some ointments and things like that, making a little concoction as he's telling me and chanting this over and over again, and I will apply mainly just in like the muscles. And kind of like, I'm pretty much like a physical therapist right now at this point. Yeah, like this is a little. I'm trying to because his muscles have been tense like all night, and he's been freaking out. So like, you need to relax, and so, and I will try and help get rid of that drain condition.
Give me a medicine check.
And I don't know the DC.
You don't know.
I got a plus 30.
Just gonna roll, and you're gonna see what happens.
Give him a massage down my
Do I re-roll that?
Okay, I know that sound. I know that one.
I think you roll high, right?
Yeah, you got a nat 20.
What number do you think it is?
Thank you, Asan, for the creator's direction. I will not be using. I will using it for a reroll, and we're gonna try and help our buddy over here. Look at
Good. That's a good one. That's the good one.
What number?
16.
17.
12.
13, 43.
13.
Oh, okay.
But I have a big
That's
modification.
Yeah, it gets okay.
That's his middle of the road.
He's got a
43.
big modification.
He's got a huge modification.
So with a 43, you don't know what is happening to MD, but you can certainly treat at least most of the symptoms.
Yeah.
You can't undo the fact that he didn't really get very much sleep, so he's definitely still going to be fatigued. But your legendary medic is going to let you remove the drained condition from him, at least. So he's not going to be carrying drained 2 going into Neruzavin, just fatigued.
Hey man, I don't know if what's wrong with him that ointment can really touch.
No, this is a little deeper than that.
And as soon as I hear Cammy's voice, good morning, Cammy.
I did it.
He just holds up a picture of the form that you took whenever we fought the worm. That's what you look like.
Right now?
No, that's what you look like when we fought the worm.
It is.
Yeah, that's you.
Oh, it is?
Right.
Oh, that's a lot of...
Good morning, Reginald. Did you sleep well?
I slept fine.
Good.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, we're meeting in this tent?
No!
We've already been together for the last, at least a couple of minutes.
Have we? When did you...
Okay.
Where'd all these papers come from?
Andy, maybe a fortitude save.
No.
Carry those.
Dude, come on!
Roll the 6 on the dock. That makes it a 32.
Roll
That's
double
4
digits
times
challenge
better.
impossible.
Okay.
We need to play like a little ad with like Colby in the arms of the angels playing, begging for somebody to give him a hero point.
It's like all the dogs sad, locked
You
up in
could save
cages.
the life
And it's
of-
Colby. It's Colby in different cages.
What about a different
And it needs to be horribly photoshopped.
Yeah, black and white.
Oh.
Yeah.
You all come in and everyone sees all these insane drawings that MD's created here and see the enormous bags under his eyes. If he slept at all, it doesn't really look like it. And as you get up and get moving, it sure doesn't feel like you did either. At least the worst of it is in removed by Reginald by far. The Drain 2, that's bad. That's bad business. Nobody wants to be packing Drain 2 all day. But you definitely don't feel great. And as you get up and move around in the morning, let's see. Everyone make me a perception check. Well, y'all throw me one. Not you, fatigued man, but everyone else.
Man.
Average.
I rolled a 7.
Above average.
33.
35.
7.
37.
7.
28.
Look what 37.
Okay.
First of all, perhaps some chaos to MD will make him feel better. IDK, I'm not a miracle worker or a doctor. I'm just a dragon who lives in the Feywild. Oroku-san, a hero point. We didn't even make our ad. It already worked.
Thanks for the bits. Thanks for the bits.
Squishy bones.
Squishy.
Oh.
You don't want that right now. That doesn't sound great. We give it the context.
Squishy Bone Man.
Marius, you would notice that Kaklatath, who is in the body of Easy, Kathy is mostly just kind of acts like Easy with an infinite repository of hundreds of thousands of years of ancient knowledge. But personality-wise and acting and even like talking, it's basically Easy. He's a little off this morning. He's kind of off at the edge of the camp, looking almost brooding, if it's possible. He's really deeply considering something. It's not the spaciness that MD's had. It's like he's trying to solve a problem, like trying to think his way through something. And he's still kind of moving about his daily morning, but like you catch him kind of on the outskirts, really in a moment where he looks really just a little puzzled, a little distressed.
Brooding protagonist before a final battle type thing.
Yeah,
Look.
kind of maybe.
Hey, Cammy Reginald, is Kathy looking a little,
At this point, he'd already be walking back into the camp and look pretty much fine.
A little spacey. Kathy, you doing okay?
Oh, yeah? Well, I mean, I'm not thrilled about the circumstances of returning to Neruzavin, and it's been a really long time since I've seen it in person. And this isn't even really in person. This is like in this guy, which is, I mean, you get it. It's
person.
weird.
Yeah, okay. You good otherwise? You looked a little, staring out into space.
Oh, yeah, yeah, it's fine.
You felt like you've had to roll any fortitude saves recently?
I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about it in other, other channels, but not me.
Okay.
Is there anything you wanted?
Is that I feel like there's something about deception there.
Yeah, I mean,
Can I perceive?
Perception is sense motive. If you ever want to roll, like throw just a sense motive to someone this is a tried and true Pathfinder 1E exclusive. And throw a sense motive every time an NPC talks, because we hate them and we don't trust anything our GM's ever said to us, which is fair after the years of you putting up with this. 41. He's obviously not being fully forthright with you, and he's not particularly good hiding it. you don't need a 41 to see that.
Okay. I pull out my magnifying glass and comically look really close into his eyes.
Everybody's insane.
What has the city done to us?
I think we might want to get in here, find Lowls, interrupt whatever he's doing, and get out kind of quick. Because everyone's going you got a little bit of an energy about you. It's
Blows little bubbles out.
Do you have any preparations or anything before you head into Neruzavin? Because it's only going to be a couple more hours of walking. You'll get there before noon.
I can make a food.
Okay.
Breakfast.
He's looking
That
at
would be
me.
nice.
Menacingly.
Can we say I made a food and then
Sure.
I find what food I can
Sure,
make and then I
that's
made
great.
it?
I'm honestly totally down with that.
Cool.
He made food.
I'll circle back to you in 7 hours when I figure out where this is on my notes.
As you all gather your things, break down your camp, and start moving for this final leg of the journey here, heading towards Neruzavin, you just have a couple more hours of walking across this flat, expansive desert. None of you on your watches tonight saw anything. Nothing in this huge area around you I mean, mostly all got dark vision. You can see like this whole basin. If there's anything out there, you didn't see it. Don't look at me like you take a watch, Sully.
Was the moon out and did it look normal?
It was out. It looked normal. It got, I mean, cool as it always does, but not frigid. This desert doesn't really do that. It doesn't go into the mega negatives. It just gets a little chilly. And as you walk through this morning, as the heat starts to return, you're walking across the desert as you've always have. Were it not for this massive looming spectacle, this amalgam of towers ahead of you, it wouldn't feel any different than any other day. MD, you find yourself, whether you notice or somebody else does, pretty frequently throughout this several hours of walking, you find yourself just following straight behind Marius. You don't do it on purpose. You're not really sure why. You often are out in the front of these groups, and when you do realize or kind of notice you're sort of lagging behind, you head to the front once again. But you just keep, it happens 3, maybe 4 times. You realize you're just following straight behind Marius. It just keeps happening. But nothing appears, nothing assaults you, nothing really crosses your path on the way to the edge of the city. City is a strong word. As you come to the borders of Neruzavin, you see this is really more of a structure. Like I hesitate to say natural structure because it very clearly isn't. These are just pillars of stone. It's a strange, almost facsimile of what a city would look like. These pillars are organized in streets and rows, like these towers and spires were storefronts and inns and buildings, but far too tall and spaced oddly, but none of them bear any doors. None of them bear any windows. None of them bear any markings at all.
Are they, like, what's the shape of them? Are they, like, conical or like
they seem to be
cylinder?
flat-topped. All of them that you can see seem to just be, they're like mesas. They're just beams that shoot up and terminate. They don't end in points. They don't end in rounds. They just end.
Is there any possibility of like knowing possibly where this kind of structure, where maybe I've ever seen this of any other kind of cultures around or anything? Where
It's certainly, it's a possibility that you've never seen anything that looks even remotely like this. This doesn't seem to represent anything that you understand. This last couple hours of journey down to the bottom of the basin slopes further downwards. Neruzavin itself is sat fairly deep, almost so deep that the tops of these pillars, hundreds of feet tall as a few of them are, would almost be level with the top of the basin you'd crested with Mother a day prior. Most of the pillars around you are maybe 80 to 200 feet tall. They're all huge, but some of them jut up hundreds more beyond that. If there's any sense, logic, or reason to this place, you don't see it.
Are they kind of like flat on the sides or more
Quite
natural?
so. They're oddly smooth, even. Their surfaces aren't rough. They're not polished, but it's like they were cut stone, but not sanded.
And we don't know what kind of stone they are.
Basalt. It just looks like basalt. It doesn't look...
Which is local to the area.
Yeah, the stone itself doesn't look extraordinary.
Dwarven stone cutting.
Dwarven stone cutting. Well, this entire city is a dwarven stone cutting, so...
Oh, it's a dwarven city.
As you walk
Is
into
it?
the closest thing that resembles a street of Neruzavin, the sun is immediately blacked out in a forest of these pillars. You can see just a thin slit of the sky overhead. In a way, this is a kindness. Even just 100 feet into Neruzavin, the temperature has dropped dramatically. It's no longer blazing hot out here, it's almost comfortable. The roads split, jut at odd angles. As you start to head into the city, no real immediate destination in mind other than to find something of what Lowls is doing here. You find intersections at strange angles and roads that seem to end with no reason. Routes that loop back on themselves. And even with a very expert survivalist and a very skilled party who's certainly navigated worse before, several times even in the first few minutes, you find yourself getting turned around. roads dumping you out in places you're sure that you've been, but that doesn't make any sense. It's not possible to turn left and end up on the right. There must be series of very, very identical roads, and with no way to see the sun or any identifiers overhead or around you. Even with master survivalists, it seems almost impossible to keep your direction for some reason.
It would have to be like a magical reason to not know that.
Is anybody legendary in survival?
Oh, no.
Because if not, it is impossible to keep track of what direction you're going.
Even with a compass?
The compass helps, but it's like using remember when you're back in the Mysterium? This feels like that again. You have a compass that's showing you where you're going, but you're following it to the east, and you come back out into an area that you've already been. There's no way you could have looped back. You followed the compass the whole time.
Okay, so this time it is actually like, oh, we're walking straight. It's not like we got lost and accidentally turned around. It's just...
It sure seems like it.
And this is different.
The question is if something is outside of us is guiding us onto a certain spot, or is it keeping us from finding where we want to go?
Maybe we should start, putting little X's on the walls.
That's a
or
good
something
idea.
as we're walking past.
What are you all doing? Except, you can give me what you're doing, but you're not able to take an actual exploration activity.
I'm keeping an eye on.
What are you all doing as you begin to explore Neruzavin?
I don't know what you tell me, whatever it would be. If it would be like, I don't know, the explored or whatever. But I want to be trying to figure out a way to navigate this.
Okay, that would be keeping direction and like it's sort of pseudo tracking.
Yeah.
It's going to use survival if it's relevant. So if you're you're not totally untrained in survival.
I'm only trained in survival.
Well, you can do your best. I mean, having someone focusing on that is certainly going to help.
Yeah.
You're thinking,
Yeah.
recalling knowledge. You're keeping an eye on it as best as you can, but you keep just getting distracted. You keep ending up looking a different direction, off to the side, like something's getting your attention that's not even in your line of sight, and you're not sure why. Bambi.
Always searching.
All right, so you're taking the perception checks.
I feel like I should be scouting, but I think in this state of getting lost, Marius would also want to try to help with following a direction.
So you'll be following direction, okay. As you've walked half an hour on the streets of Neruzavin, you don't know if you've made any progress. Several times you've turned a corner to see the desert beyond the edge of the city. Unclear how you ended up back at its outskirts. You walked into the west side of it at what was one of its thickest sections, and yet you keep ending up there. With two people trying their best, both of you two making survival checks. Great paranoises.
Oh, he's helping.
Roll a double digit, I dare you.
Impossible.
It's survival.
Survival.
It's a 30.
30? Okay.
I only got 26.
26, you guys are
I rolled a 3.
really good at this.
Dude.
This is going to go to jail after this.
I'm joking.
Keep rolling back.
Maybe a perception check, maybe,
Hey.
while you're the one searching.
27.
Oh, gosh.
I rolled a
We're
4.
so screwed.
You continue to wander.
Rolled 16.
I'm marking corners.
You mark something, you can do simple things like that. Of course, you can mark corners. You can mark to where you've been. You can try to keep track of places. But even though you seem to end up being turned around again and again, you somehow still never see any of these corners you've been to. You can see from the outside the city is massive. It is a huge area. And there's just nothing that you can find. You hear nothing but the wind blowing through these pillars. Almost a whistling sound with how narrow these streets are and the gaps between the buildings. And to MD specifically, it almost sounds a bit musical. But there's
Singing.
almost nothing else you can go by.
All of these pillars are like solid. We haven't seen anything that actually looks like an entrance to a building, right?
Nothing that resembles a door or a way into any of these. They just look like pillars. They're, again, laid out in streets like streets and rows and buildings, but there's no logic to it.
And is it pretty much only entirely pillars, no like small house, like just for lack of a better word, like a house size.
There are some smaller ones. There are certainly some buildings punctuated throughout here that are maybe only 40 or 50 feet tall. But they're all, and some are wider. Some of these pillars wide enough and only 40 feet tall do end up a little more squat. They look like they were just kind of, it looks like a massive pillar that just simply was axed off more than a staunch building. But none of them have any means to get inside them if such a thing even exists.
This is probably the reason why Mother Grimmoon didn't walk about the city. She probably couldn't figure out how to do any of this, how to navigate.
She said she slept underneath something in the middle of the city.
I think it was at the beginning of the city.
After nearly an hour of aimless wandering through the streets, several ideas deep on what to even look for, how to even begin to find Lowls, and hear from the group of you, from Reese, not so much from Kathy. He's not really what he's going to be able to contribute to. You hear a voice echoing down the streets from the distance. Ha! Right here, we take a turn to the left. I know where this is now. A voice that 3 of you would recognize. A really, really old memory deep in 2 of your minds that you know you've heard before. That's Count Lowls.
That's him.
Oh, looks like we caught up.
That's him.
Yes.
That's him. He's that way.
I'm right.
The idiot.
Yeah, the idiot.
The idiot. Okay.
A group of you rush
Trying to keep
towards
cool.
the source of the sound, hurrying through the streets and turning down a series of narrow alleyways between these massive pillars. And you come around a corner that very abruptly jerks left once and then twice again to round about into a small lot with dead bodies strewn throughout it. There are 5 laying across the ground. 2 right near the entrance where you would come in, and then 1 at 2 other passages between these, every possible means of ingress that leads here. Corpses. 1 laying in the middle, a little squatter than the rest, with the odd proportions of a hobgoblin. The rest are humans and a dwarf. All of them are overgrown. Not with moss or rot, but with fungus. Pale, yellow, hair-like fungus that seems to have taken root in their skin and grown across them through their armor, almost fully encompassing their bodies.
Speaking of, everybody took their anti-plague, right? For the day?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, me too.
Give me a perception check, Bambi.
There you go. Do a different dice on this one. That's better. 36.
The 36, you would see that the one in the middle is not nearly as overgrown as the rest. It's not as covered. It clearly hasn't been here as long. And, just barely, it's breathing. The hobgoblin's alive.
Hobgoblin. He's alive. He's breathing.
What?
I rush over.
You rush over, and
I follow.
you see a hobgoblin. Up closer here, you can see that he is covered over. He's battle geared. All of these people look like they're ready. They're mercenaries or warriors of some kind, possibly brought here by Lowls. He's got a breastplate, a shield strapped to his arm, a spear, but one of hobgoblin make. Not a standard one, but one with a kind of almost hooked, jagged end, meant for rending armor and plate. It's a fairly traditional hobgoblin weapon. One you've made before out of your shifting room, because you saw Trey used to use it, and you really thought that was cool.
It's really cool.
You rush over to him, and you kneel down. What do you do?
I know fire, and I don't think fungus likes fire, so I think I would. I don't know if I could do this or not, but what the intent would be, I would kick the aura on to the one that does the persistent fire damage, except to my allies, and I would target him and then everyone else, obviously, as an ally, but I would try to make it so the fungus is not an ally.
He's sending him a little bit of a cinch.
Yeah.
So
And I'll have a battle medicine ready for him.
Surgical scene.
you turn this on and ignite him a bit.
I would keep the bodies
Just
around as an ally mentally.
trying to get like the fungus off of him here. And as soon as you see a bit of the flame, the hobgoblin cries out more of a roar of almost anger than pain and flails on the ground and quickly pushes himself up and shoots to his feet, grasping for a moment for the spear on the ground, clearly assuming he's under attack. But he looks...
Wait, no. We were just trying to help.
What?
Yeah,
What? You're looking at Trey.
Oh my gosh.
There he is.
How?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we lost you! I'm gonna run over.
And you, he doesn't move for a second, almost like stunned, as you rush over to him. He kind of looks at you, he looks at Reese, he looks at Easy, as far as he can tell.
Oh my god. You're alive? You're here?
You disappeared.
Yeah. No, I'm aware. How are you here? Why are you here?
Oh, where did you go?
Here. Well, not immediately. You can see this fungus is wrought across the half of his face that was on the ground when he's laying on the ground. It is thick, matted into him. One of his eyes almost sunken all the way back into his skull as a full shelf of this thing has grown over it. If it's causing him pain, you know Trey. He doesn't seem to be showing it. But it looks bad.
What do the others look like?
I mean, the other bodies look like they're infected by the same thing. It's just
Are they familiar looking?
yeah, are you looking at one of them? You turn one over. This is another similar mercenary with heavy studded armor, mace, and a shield. That you don't recognize him. It doesn't look like anyone you know.
What happened to you?
I had to, I had one for this. He would appreciate it. And then points at Easy. Faced the music. You know, the guy.
Oh.
Oh.
Did he send you here too? All together? What is this?
Great question. Which I need to.
Points at the burning thing.
I like the way you sound.
Is this the thing from the U-built?
Yeah.
What does it sound like that?
Well, it's sort of...
First of all, rude.
Well, it's it's the form is sort of possessed at this moment by...
I'm an axiom or something like that.
More importantly, no, we didn't get sent here by music. We followed Lowls here.
He didn't stop you? He let you come here?
What?
Music. The Aeons. None of them stopped you.
But we fought a
Well,
few of them.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be here.
No, you aren't. I can... Look. They want to... I was a test.
Huh?
Well, they wanted to see. So they picked, as far as I can tell, the strongest one of us.
Yeah.
Me, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Depends on how you measure strength, actually, but whatever.
He talked to me a bit. Asked what we were going for. I told him I didn't know a whole lot. They listened, but I'm not going to pretend I get as much as you two do. Or am, even. Pointing at Easy. But... Look at me. You can't fight this. It's not... I don't know what we thought this was gonna be. It's not winnable.
What are we supposed to do? It's the
Leave.
way... But,
Give up on this.
But we have to stop it, don't we? Or then
Stop.
it's all lost anyways, or
We've been told that no matter what happens, this just keeps happening over and over again.
Yeah, I can see why. This is impossible.
Well, there's a few newer aspects to this timeline. I guess that might seem pretty confusing for you, but no, this is have you haven't seen any way to...
Hey, in case you forgot, he kind of points at the Raising's Pike at you. I'm from this timeline too. I'm from the same group as them. Look at me. It didn't do a single bit of good.
What is it? What did you see?
I don't even know how to begin to explain it. This is it. This is what's gonna happen. I guessed everything.
So you might as well leave and enjoy it while you can. There's no reversing it.
We've been practicing positivity lately. I don't think we're going to do that.
Yeah, no. Oh,
How deep does that stuff go?
That's what it looks like.
do you see us still as a friend?
Well, I don't know about a couple of you, but by the large of this group, yeah, obviously.
Okay.
So I'm telling you, you can't win. You truly can't win. You're not gonna, I know, none of us have ever listened to Aeons or anyone else trying to stop us, but listen to me, if you will. We can't do this.
What else are we supposed to do?
Well, there is one option. Maybe. What was not him,
Okay.
but everything else you tried? For the ritual, when you're trying to activate this Stella, what was the focus? What were you trying to bring out? Why'd you kill your husband?
Carcosa.
Right. But how do you connect to it? What's important? What's the big part of it that you need?
Emotion.
Right. So, maybe, if you guys are from the right timeline, you can feel deep enough despair.
And Marius, you're back, kind of in the back here, near these two other bodies at the entrance. You're the first notice they start to get up. The rest of you can see the other ones around the circle starting to stand up as well, reaching for their weapons, getting to their knees, and rising to their feet.
If you focus on that, if you internalize this, when this thing gets inside you, it'll be easier.
He pulls his spear back and goes to thrust.
No.
Everybody, roll me
No.
some initiative.
No.
In an instant, all recognition is gone from Trey's face. And it is just replaced by an almost mindless, calculated hate.
Oh, this is wonderful. That's great.
Marius,
41.
Nice.
Bambi,
24. Got that one.
sick. MD,
41.
who wants to go first?
Not Marius.
Okay.
You go first.
I'll go first.
Did we have a scout? We didn't.
You not, Cammy.
42.
Oh, okay. You got some big stuff. Reginald,
Well,
you were
with
20 points lower than
everything going black and
I got the
white,
rear.
and then as he goes and does everything, I'm trying to get a little check
As
on
everything
him.
starts to go black, as you see this split,
I rolled a 1, by the way, so it'll be
yeah,
only 20.
as you see the split, as the color bleeds out of everything starts to turn to outlines. You step out of the timeline for a moment to see this. You are almost entirely surrounded by those little Aeons. Those little spherical creatures are watching from every crevice, from every angle, surrounding this encounter, watching you.
Which
as you
startles
make
me
your
is the
choice.
reason why I rolled only a 29. I'm like, I gotta get out of this. That was weird.
Okay. We have an audience. Is my aura on? Like, is this? Are we?
You have your gates open,
Okay.
but you can you I assume stop burning him.
yeah.
So
Okay.
your gate's open. but
Okay.
not
I
everything
didn't know how
else.
fast all this went. That's what I made sure.
All right,
No.
so I'll go here,
Fight Trey.
right in the middle.
It's not Trey. It just looks like
It
him.
is literally Trey.
We have a, this is
It just looks like him now.
No,
Cammy, as you see Trey, a big, almost like cartoon wind up pulling this spear back to thrust it at MD. This expression dropped from his face like he's just turned into a different person. You see these bodies around you rising to their feet, armored with shields and flails. You are surrounded in this little alleyway.
Okay.
You immediately feel an onset of paranoia. You haven't seen Trey in months. He winked out of existence. The first you see him immediately, this surely, you know as well as the sky is blue, that is Trey.
Yeah.
You think about everything that's been happening to MD in the last couple days. You think about everything you know about Marius. Paranoia starts to set in. What do you do?
Okay. As soon as I see Trey start to lunge, I kind of turn around to Marius, just sort of throwing my hands up. I don't know what we're supposed to do. And that's actually going to be Stoke, but I'm gonna kind of then look to Reginald and just like, I don't know what we're supposed to do, that's him. And I'm racking my brain. I would like my recall knowledge.
Yes, do you want anyone in particular? Trey, perhaps, probably?
Perhaps, probably.
All right, go ahead and roll me 4
Oh, that's right.
D20s, and this is going to be a religion check. And I'll take that one.
I'll take my reroll thing for this one.
Okay, so I'll take 2 and I'll take the better of them.
Okay.
Straight short.
There's a hobgoblin. They're not super tall. He's tall for a hobgoblin.
Yeah,
so
he's like a few inches shorter than
Well, I guess he was. Yeah, he's really tall. He's like 6 something. Yeah, so he's actually pretty tall.
6'6", I think.
Okay.
So I get a +3 to. Oh wait, no. Sorry, because it's not occultism. I was
It's
about to do
religion.
the occultism thing, so it is good. It's the full +3 to it, so it's a 26 is what we'll be adding to it. The 4 rolls are 17, 3, 3, or 16. So it's very much.
All right. So as you look at Trey, you realize you knew the answer to your question when you asked, how deep is it? He's not even alive anymore. These creatures around you are all undead. This is almost just puppeted by this fungus, it looks like. But he still clearly has all of Trey's memories. And from the way he's wielding that spear, all of Trey's skills too.
Right.
So you are going to be facing a pack of clearly trained soldiers
Okay.
around you. But as you look at this infection that's wrought over them, you saw this not that long ago. It's far more severe. It's way more advanced. Maybe it's just more visible on a host of this size. This is the same sickness, the same disease that the worm had. And you feel you will probably be able to fight it similarly.
Oh man, where's my notes on the worm? Oh man.
Don't worry, I think Bambi knows.
Like, damn it. Hey, it's interesting. Okay.
Oh,
You don't like fire. You don't like vitality. I can tell you those.
That's what it was.
backing up.
Okay.
Mario, stay far away for a while.
Oh no, Marius is gonna get cremated. That's too bad.
Not again.
All right.
Yeah,
Well.
everyone actually stayed far away from Trey for a minute.
Oh gosh, this sucks so bad. And we're all
Probably.
okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to as I'm just running my hands through my hair, trying to figure out what to do. I take a long look at Trey and I start to notice these things, these indicators that are telling me that he's not really there anymore, that it just is something sort of running his body. And that sort of disgust just piles up, and I just sort of throw my hands up to keep him away. This is going to be a divine immolation.
Ooh.
So it's a 20-foot burst. Obviously, I don't want MD in it, so I'm trying to put it a little bit.
You're gonna Trey and the soldier
Whoever's
behind him.
behind him. Yeah.
You can definitely train the soldier behind him.
Yep. So
And that's a reflex save.
Yes, sir.
Trey is gonna get a 40 even.
Okay, of course he
as
does.
he sees that shoot and immediately pivots to put the shield up behind him. He knows what's coming.
Yeah.
It's in America.
No, he knows what my
Doesn't
moves.
know my moves.
And a 41 from the soldier behind him.
Okay,
Who's
so
seeing Trey move, almost seems to move at the same instant. Like they almost pivot as one. Both their shields raised.
it's like a hive.
I was gonna say, are they a hive mind?
Okay,
Most
well,
fungus are.
he'll take half damage and no persistence.
Half still gonna be a lot. I'll say that.
Well, it's just a level. It's like a norm. Oh well, because they have the yes. Good
They're
job.
pretty weak to fire, I'll
Good
tell
job,
you that.
Sullivan. Good job. Here I go. Okay. So half would be 3d6, so it's going to be 9.
9 damage?
Yes.
9 damage plus their weakness.
Yes.
Still a good amount. It's It's gonna
I would
be.
have loved to have the persistent there, and I was close to
Pretty-
getting him too.
They're pretty weak to it. And you see the flame catch on the exposed bits of the fungus that are wrapped around them as fire just kind of rips across their legs, but they can't cover everything with the shield.
Okay.
Marius, seeing this all start up, you kind of scoot forward a little bit away from these bodies with bow in hand ready, and immediately start to think about what you're looking at here. What this is. This is Trey. You think about everything that Reginald has said, very much in your presence, about what he sees when time stops, what seems to be coming out of you. What he's kind of hinted at might be either what does he think is the right answer? Is that just what the Aeons are telling him? Paranoia starts to set in.
Okay. Marius is looking around. Is any of the structures around us relatively short? Like
60 feet tall, the shortest. You are in an enclosed area.
I don't like it.
He's cloud jump. He's cloud jump. Cloud jump.
Yeah, cloud jump. Hey, can you fly me?
Flying
I could.
to
I'm
the
gonna.
moon.
I'm gonna do a little explosion first, but next turn I can fly you.
Plus me.
Oh, I'm so unsure what to do right now.
I'm prey.
Yeah, but there's the.
East time.
We have to face the past, fellas. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, it's time.
You weren't here.
We gotta kill the past. I was part of the channel.
I gotta figure out distances here. I think
been a minute.
the far one is a little over, or like just about 30 feet away from me.
Yeah, the furthest one, like in a straight line down from you, we'll say it's outside volley range.
Yeah. Okay. So I was gonna say the top.
Oh, both are.
Yeah. okay.
Probably.
Well, I'll hunt prey. I guess I'll hunt prey on those two. And shoot.
All right.
So
All right.
So you do a 100 shot or regular shot?
100 shot.
Okay.
first.
So as you lose your 100 shot here, welcome to the beyond of the timeline. Things just don't work the same way here. For instance, you can hear this wheel in a feminine draconic voice if you listen well enough. Believe a woe has occurred before, so consider this a balancing weight from Hiroku-san, who was coming in with a wheel.
Oh,
You loose a pair of arrows with a 100 shot. And as your first action, you shoot an arrow up to the north and an arrow out to the west. And these arrows seem to just rip through these two soldiers. If you hit something at the heart of this fungus, or if they were just barely holding on, you'll probably never know. But with those two arrows, one after the other, flip, those two soldiers on those two paths just drop completely.
Love to see that.
Good shot.
Okay. So then with one action left, I will. Yeah, I'll shoot one of the ones at the bottom.
It will be within volley range.
Yeah, and I assume that will then be at the third level.
Yeah, like you shot twice, so
Yeah.
whatever would be after your 100 shot. You basically, both of your 100 shots were insta kills,
All right.
and somehow on two different targets. Which is,
Alright!
hey, welcome in. We're fighting
Welcome.
some very corrupted fellas.
35.
35. Well, as you shoot at this last one, the bottom, the closest one, they're going to kind of snap their shield up and sort of twist away, as a reaction. And that's gonna put them. 35 will still hit, just barely though. They can't quite get all the way out of the way.
I will take a still hitting. And what's Stoke at? Is that 5 now?
Stoke's died.
Stoke is, yeah, it's 8 on your card, so 5.
Big Stoke.
Nice. Okay.
Not seed steel, but welcome in.
Damage here. 3. Ooh, 2 8s. I'll take that.
You'd love to see it in this economy.
Big numbers are cool and fun.
31.
31. So as these arrows hit, you will feel, you'll see it kind of shoot right almost entirely through this third soldier as well, thudding into their armor and stopping, but they seem far less phased by it. Their flesh is soft, so rotted through by this fungus that they are going to be resistant to piercing damage.
Okay.
MD. If there's a person in this world that's right below Cammy on how close you were with them. It was Trey. And here, as it is you that he strikes out at, you he steps up to, trying to bring down the first thing you've seen in Neruzavin here. His friend that just disappeared months ago. Something is very deeply wrong in this place. Paranoia starts to set in.
Alright. MD, I'm going to take a step forward. And as I step forward, I can't give you despair, but I can sure as hell be angry. So, and I bring back my gauntlet, and as I'm swinging it out, it shifts into a sickle, a bigger than normal sickle, a lion scythe.
Okay.
And it comes down low, aiming for his ankles. I'm going to attempt to trip him.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll my athletics plus with my item bonus because it is a trip weapon. It's a 16 on the die.
This is reflex DC.
Plus 32, so 48.
Yeah, 48. You know, if Trey's got a weakness, it's sure reflex. That's definitely going to bring him down. Not his good save. And do
big, powerful
some damage. I like the D6 per weapon die house rule at the very least if you're using a trip weapon. Because the crit success is just D6 damage. I like D6 per weapon die, so it's not complete garbage. So roll me a D6 plus, well, D6 per weapon die of your trip weapon there.
It'll be a total of a 12.
12, alright. 12 points of damage.
And that's it. Step, transform, strike, or trip.
Alright. The two troops in the back are going to rush in. One towards Reginald and one towards Marius. And as they move forward, they are each going to really hone in on one of you. These, again, clearly are moving like trained warriors. And as they close the gap, they'll each take one swing with their maces at each of you. One going to Marius. With a 40 even.
That hits.
And one going to Reginald with 34.
And misses.
Misses, alright, so you're able to duck under this flail. Marius is taking a hit.
Dubs in chat.
So boink. Boink.
This is rough.
Dice.
AJ just figured out what dice are.
Today we discovered.
Oh my god!
Where am I?
These rocks have numbers?
The regular hit is going to be 51 points of bludgeoning damage. That was a crazy high roll. That's,
Dice.
but again, very clearly trained warriors here.
God, that was a crit.
Oh, yeah.
That was a regular hit.
That would have been half her health.
I don't know why I'm catching strays.
How much did you hit them for?
51.
51.
A crit on you would be more than half your health.
No, it's not.
By the way, those were a lot of above average dice.
That was pretty average.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I had a 46. I messed up a 5. 46, not 51.
Okay.
46. Okay.
Oh,
Still,
okay.
that's way
Whoa,
better.
that's way better.
Right.
I mean, it's like when it says like $49.99 instead of 50, and I'm like, okay, that's a lot better.
Yeah, I feel better about that.
We round down here.
92 again.
49 is not
Like,
a lot,
oh,
but 50
in the
is.
40s. Oh, okay.
Trey here, as he pulls back and you swing the scythe under his feet and knock him down, he's just kind of went around blocking the fireball, is going to quickly clamber up to his feet.
Same tricks. Nothing's changed.
Snap his shield up and swing out at you with the raising spear. The breaching pike is what it's called. And I'm full on villain points. So I'll use one from Link 1429.
There's a famine over here. Share the resources.
Well,
AJ is
theoretically,
the bourgeoisie.
What if we want to be villains?
We are the proletariat.
they rolled the same number.
Haha, it didn't matter.
45 to hit.
Ew. What was
That's
that?
a crit.
Got
He
it.
crits. Alright.
No. Sorry.
gonna
My
say-
AC went up because I leveled up, but I'm still fatigued, so it's not a crit.
Oh,
one
okay,
off.
so one off, one down. Oh, you were doing the fatigue, but not your level.
Yep.
All
I
right.
forgot my AC went
I'm
up.
scared.
The tip of this pike is going to bury into you, and you are going to take
The poke and swirl.
The poke and swirl.
No.
31 points of piercing damage. But as you had to get up, he doesn't have an action left for this roll, so as you twist away from the stab, you see him whip the tip of it around in a circle.
Hey, I'm not a ghost. That don't work.
It doesn't work as well when they can dodge.
Reginald,
Okay, so my leads were
you hardly know these people.
right.
I mean, what you knew of them when you met them back in Thrushmore was that they came out of an insane asylum, and everything they've told you since then has largely justified it. Why are you here? Kathy says that you have some unique power that makes a difference, that you're doing something, but you're not really a part of this. And this, you knew this guy, you saw him,
Yeah.
and now he's turned on you. What's to say any of them wouldn't do the same? Paranoia starts to set in.
Oh my God.
I'm going through paranoia?
You do. You what are your leads?
Oh, I was gonna say my leads were Lao, like anything to figure out where Laos is about to do. So kind of Neruzavin, kind of Laos, but also it was giants.
So neither of those will apply.
But hold
Trey the
on,
giant.
But that's a big mushroom.
but the giants had the same
Nope.
stuff on the thing.
Extremely different sickness.
As your lawyer, this is not going to work out.
But I should have tried, and if I didn't
It's-
try, that would have been bad.
You could get some. Might be time to change your cases after this one.
Right.
But
Yes. All right. So, well, then I will make the one that attacked me. He'll be a person of interest. So that's one action.
so yeah, as you look at him, you hear a sound of ripping flesh. Now the corner of your eye, you see the one in the aisle that Marius just shot. Their body just pops like a balloon. That same kind of gas, flecked with blood and viscera that came out of the worm,
Okay.
shoots out over the area around the body. And then right after that, the further one on the north pops as well.
All right. If we take any of them down, stay clear of them. And as at the same time, while this one was moving towards me, I was also studying who this person is, making him a person of interest, and then I will I'll do devise a stratagem, which makes that free,
Okay.
and then I will attack him, or see if I can going after his weakness and attacking him. Which I will use this devise
All right.
for a 45.
Yeah, 45 is gonna crit for sure. They don't actually have their shields up. They have shields, but they're at their side.
Yeah.
They were full aggressive. So 40 without the 45 will crit them. It's just a crit, barely, but it's a crit.
Okay, so that's two actions there. So what is it? 1, 2, 3. Is that right?
You double to everything. This is gonna be the big boy numbers.
And then one more D. Okay, that's D6. Okay. And am I rolling this twice or just doubling it? Or
Whichever
counting?
speaks to your heart.
Okay.
The average is out to the same thing. So
Yeah.
it's whatever makes you happy.
But I was gonna double it before rolling.
Yeah, the raw is you double it, but who doesn't love rolling twice? I double it because I do double it. I used to be a double roller.
You just figured
but
out what dice is recently. So.
I did. It was a really exciting moment
So
for me.
this is huge.
That is, let's see here. On the die, it's 12 plus 9, 21. 21 plus 5 is 26. Plus 8, so that'd be
34?
34. And you want me to roll it
Double?
again?
68?
68 damage as I exploited this person's weakness.
Alright, 68. Big crit.
Big crit, no Wendy's. And then as I basically parry in and find a weakness and go after it, I pull back, getting ready again, and you see this blue shimmer come across me as I cast shield.
Alright. Bambi.
We established my gate is open.
Yes.
That's awesome. I'm gonna see Trey and all of this happening. Those bodies pop back there. I'm gonna say further. And I'm gonna see Trey looks like the biggest one. So I'm just gonna point my finger, and then the air behind him begins to spark and pop rapidly as I'm just gonna do solar detonation directly behind him. I'm doing it behind him. It's a 20-foot burst, so it's gonna be within 60 feet of me. So it is just enough to hit him.
The
and
game
go
we play
down
with
the
two
alley.
people in melee is he makes a save 2 and gets 1 degree success better.
All right.
Because they are currently fighting.
Hey, good job. Hey, good look.
I roll
bud.
a 19 on the die.
You're fine.
Reflex.
Maybe the first in his whole career.
Reflex saves.
Reflex save, so this is just Huglam.
Yes.
Trey.
DC 37.
Whatever we're calling him. 37?
I
Okay,
rolled
he's
a 19 on the die. Get a crit success.
Nice.
37 35, so regular failure.
Yes! Okay, so this is so cool.
You guys have it scripted that it's called reflex saves. You know how Trey works.
All right, so he's weak to fire, and he's undead, so he's weak to vitality as well.
I mean, he's undead, so he takes vitality damage. Yeah.
Okay. I will do 10d6 fire and then 6d6 vitality. You want me to give you the total?
Just roll
separate?
it all.
Okay.
You can just put it all in one big old bucket.
All right, I got you.
It's tablet time. That's
It's tablet
too many
time.
D6s.
65 total.
Nice.
As the sun, it's shadowy in here, and it is nice and darker and cooler. Directly behind Trey, gets immediately brighter, and there's a flash of warmth over all of us. As
And
just
he's-
for a moment, there is a massive explosion, as if an atom split.
He's probably, unsurprisingly, going to take a lot more than that on account of the fire weakness, and is very definitely bloody at this point.
And I go, all right, weakened him, and then I look at the two little jumps, and I was like, next, got it. All right, see you guys next turn.
And Trey takes that and kind of reels its stack. As you see, half of the fungus on the side of his face is just blackened. The whole side of his body is just charred. The arm with his shield almost withered away entirely. He looks at Cammy. That really is your thing, isn't it?
Hey. Out of focus. Hey!
I am going to look at Trey and just with a glare just scream, "You're not him!" And I'm going to rush forward, and this might be risky, but I am going to try and do it.
What degree of forward?
Well, here's my question. If I climbed on top of MD, would I be within 5 feet or touch range of Trey since he's kind of fighting with him?
If you want to share, yeah, if you... For simplicity, we could mechanically put you next to him.
Thank
If you
you.
climb on your boat's load.
Yeah.
So you rush up, and as you do, you see Trey's eyes flick to you for a minute, and a grin splits his face, and his pike whips around you and stabs
I'm
out
going to disappear.
at Candy. Poof. And I
I'm
think
gone.
Ghost of Azan do like him. We spend the villain point on the tiny gnome, so I'm going to do that.
That's my friend, dude. That's my friend. You took over his body, and it's not cool. I disappear.
You keep taking over
That's my
bodies.
dude friend. Sorry, I don't know why I feel like I want to.
46 to hit.
It's okay, you guys in.
46 to hit.
46 to hit.
Okay. Let's see. I get a.
I
Yeah,
know.
it's crit.
I know in my heart it's a crit.
But I get a lot of damage resistance.
Yeah, you get some resistance. Resistance good.
Really?
Yep.
This is awesome.
Paranoid's not setting them for you.
Yeah, Paranoid did not set in for me. I'm
It's
fine.
going to be 60. 60 points of piercing damage.
7 less.
So 7 less, and then 16 less from my own resistance.
8 less.
8 less.
8 less. That went up.
35. You take 35 then. You take 35 and MB takes 7.
Oh. Is that what I got? I think.
Oh, the no made a deal. We're good now. I didn't know about that deal.
There's a barter.
There's a deal system?
How?
Yeah, dude, remember?
There's so much aura.
Clearly
coming from
no.
the good now.
Geez, I can't remember what it was for. I think he said I would get a hero point or something if I said that it could go to Bryn.
Oh, it switched to Bryn. That's right. It's Bryn now.
He said I could pick somebody in the group, and I knew Bryn actually would probably dig it.
Does that also translate to Corey?
Hey, shut up.
Continue.
Anyways, I'm screaming and flailing forward. I blip out of reality when he comes to swing down on me, and with a fierceness, I reach forward and I grab him. This is lay on hand.
And when you go to cast, he looks at MD and says, "Check this out." Stabs her again. 2 reactions.
How'd you do that?
He's a cheater.
He's cheating. I know it.
He is cheating.
Is there a cheater class?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
He's
just
looking at
found it.
42 to hit.
Is it cheater in the book?
42
Not a crit.
is not a crit.
Not a crit, which will not interrupt lay on hands then. So you
Good.
get to keep your hands.
I get to keep my hand.
You get to keep your hands. 30 points of piercing damage. I rolled the same number. I just didn't double it.
Okay. Did we the resistance?
So you take 23. He takes
Do I
7.
still have the resistance?
1 attack.
Okay.
8.
Okay.
Oh, you take 8 now.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yours is what went up. You take 8. He takes 22.
Sorry. I get 8. What was the full?
22. You take 22.
I take 22. Thank you.
And then you grab him.
And then I.
And he makes a fort save, question mark.
Yes.
Oh, that's his best save.
That is. He's,
I know, Trey.
oh, didn't roll wonderful, though. 39.
39 will barely succeed. And I was trying to get just into his failure so I could get the -2 AC.
So we just...
So I've never gotten to do that.
Is it a
But
basic save?
It's a basic save.
So he takes half.
Yes, which would be half of 8d6 vitality damage. So 4d6 vitality. Is going to be...
You know you can roll dice with lay on hands?
Yeah,
I didn't.
I've
I
never
didn't
gotten.
either.
I've never
I don't think
gotten
we've ever
to do
used
it.
it this way.
I've never had to do it. Of course, I'm gonna do it.
We used
on hands.
we never used the tase on hands.
It's 11
11.
vitality.
This is the guy that's saying chocolate rain.
All right, you rush in. You lay on hands. You have an action still.
Yep, and I'm gonna use it to back it up, dude. As I run back behind MD again, and using my effortless concentration, I sustain your stoke.
Yeah.
So you can see he's got the pike. You know, just behind MD, you would definitely still be in spear range. So you want to move back to like
yeah,
where
a
you
little
were.
bit more then.
Okay,
Out of spear range.
I'm spiritually behind MD.
See what you did there.
Marius.
Remind me, these guys are resistant to piercing.
That sure seems like it. They were
if-
just an arrow you just shot, yeah.
when I do the hunted shot, that is combined.
Yes.
So they're only resistance 1.
Yes.
Okay. We're getting crazy. I'm going to hunt prey on the 2 not trays, and then I am going to run. Now, listen to me.
Okay.
Stay with me.
I'm using wall run, so I'm going
Okay.
to run up the wall vertically.
Okay.
I can run up to my speed, so I've got 35 feet of movement.
Okay.
I want to go up and just kind of slightly to the side, so that I'm kind of like head drifting down toward the bottom right.
So as you move back towards the wall, instantly the soldier lashes out again with the mace. They also have attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
So you can take one. We got a bunch of trained fighters here. 43 to hit you.
That'll
It's probably a regular hit, right?
Yeah.
Where'd my D8 pile go? 34
Okay.
points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, keep running.
Yeah, it doesn't stop.
Okay, so I'm running up. I wanted this to kind of do a little bit diagonally, just so that I'm drifting toward the bottom right.
Oh, bottom right. Okay.
And when I reach the top, I'm just up at 35 feet of movement, and I'm going to shoot him from the air.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you don't fall till the end of your turn, right? So
Yeah.
you just
Hell yeah, dude, that's
run
right.
up out of volley
That's so
range and just
cool.
shoot down.
So 1, okay, that's not bad. 12.
That's amazing.
30, 42.
Hits.
Alright, and a 5.
Make sure you do a flip when you fall down.
Yeah,
Do a
nice down.
flip.
32.
32 is going to miss. So you get one.
We got 1.
You wind the tape back, you can see roughly a turn ago, Marcus went, and then very quietly went, I was cool. Hey, damn it, he's right.
28.
28. Okay.
Alright, so that was
Definitely less than that, but
hunt,
still.
prey, run, shoot, and now catfall. Nothing
And you
happens.
just drop it to the ground. You're just a little bit of a distance away. And he does a flip, and it's awesome. MD.
I'm gonna look at Trey and go, cool trick. Watch this. I'm gonna trip him again. I roll a 13 on the die this time for a total of a 45. Yeah.
5. What
Yeah.
the heck is your fort? I guess it's your good save. Your athletics. It's your good skill versus his bad save. So yeah, I guess that track. That critically succeeds. His reflex is not good. It never has been. Like,
He takes another 13 damage. And as he falls on his back, I raise up my other hand and flip the gauntlet into a flail. Or into a morning star. A flail.
like
It's
you
a
have a
flail.
giant spreadsheet of weapons, so you can see what they all do in case
It's
you
also
run
on
different things.
cardstock.
I also
It's-
have. Like,
He's so ready for the shifting rune.
I've had this forever.
Azentrock, the GM's low on points. We can't have that. I was down to 1. Now I'm up to 2. Thank you.
Actually, you had this one first, I think.
That was the first one I had. Iterations. And as it shifts, I will bring both weapons down at the same time. I'm going to use my new ability. I forget what it's called. I wrote it down. Twin Weapon Flurry, since I have a Mac now because I tripped. as Flourish and Press. So I can attack one action, attack with both.
One action attack with bow.
That's
Okay.
so silly.
All right, Ranger.
I have to have a map for it.
Yeah,
and
it's
also,
press, so it's not-
and also the penalty will apply to the attacks as they come down because it
Okay.
doesn't say otherwise.
Okay.
So with
So
the
it's still crazy, but it's not nearly as
Yeah.
well as Flurry. All right.
until he gives me it. Yeah. But the flail first will be a 17 on the die minus 5.
Shields up. He's had a reaction, so he just gets the AC for it.
So it would be 42
42 is just gonna get.
minus 10.
What? That's so.
Oh no. Sorry. 42. Right.
42 is just gonna get by his shield. 42 with that up is barely gonna connect.
And then the other attack too. Just go ahead and roll for it. With the other weapon, it is going to be
I think it's gonna get a 20 down.
37.
Yeah, no, 37. He's gonna catch the scythe at least. He's getting wise to that one, but he'll eat the flail.
The flail. He's flat-footed, right?
Absolutely, he is prone.
Cool. And he's not immune to precision damage, right?
Sure isn't. It's Trey.
You would think Trey of all people would know that you cannot hit the baby if you don't want to meet the hammer.
10, 13, 15, 17 plus 11,
28.
28. Yeah, 28.
28.
And as it comes down, I aim for almost. It looks like it's going to be one big strike, but it's actually two smaller strikes. As one hits his leg, and the other one swings out and hits his sword arm, his spear arm. I'm gonna feeble and clumsy him.
And as you land that hit, he's gonna take it and grunt. Trey's gonna go into that door and just call out,
What, even now you can't fight like a man? Stop knocking me over!
This
I'm
other
sorry, one of
soldier
us is weak.
is gonna run after Marius, and then they are just gonna take two swings, one after the other, with their Morning Star. They're not using their shields at all. They're just running at you and swinging. Like, these guys clearly have no real regard for defense. So, swing the first is going to be a 45.
Yes, it'll hit.
Swing the second is going to be a 29.
No.
45 is a regular hit.
Yep.
Oh, my man's got AC now. Okay, he thinks he's cool over here with his bazillion
Yeah.
AC.
I don't like being hit.
Same.
Hot take.
Really big to say it.
You're so bold, dude.
33 points of bludgeoning damage as he hits the one. The second one's right in front of right in front of Reginald here, and they're just going to press the attack. They are going to step around you to kind of circle around, get closer to Cammy, and then take their two swings. Still at Reginald. 38 for hit the first.
38 just hits.
34 for hit the second, so not the
Yes.
second one. 29 points of bludgeoning damage.
29. Where's that calculator? 184 minus 29.
I didn't hear what you said. I'll do it for you.
184 minus 29.
I did hear it. I just kind of didn't mentally process it. 155.
55.
And then Trey is going to pull himself up to his feet again. And he's not even going to strike at you immediately. He's got his shield. He puts his shield out to the side and raises that pike up and just spins it around in the air.
It doesn't matter. Keep hitting me. Keep fighting. Nothing you do changes this.
I need everybody to make me a will save. This is a fear effect.
He loved those.
You know what? Oroki-san gave me this earlier. My squishy bones.
What if I just rolled well once in my life?
I got a total of a 36.
Regular success.
36.
Regular success.
32.
Regular failure.
That sounds right.
41.
Regular success.
41.
Regular success. Will save.
I think my fine yellow sash, I think that just always gives me +1, or do I?
Yeah,
activate
that just
it?
gives you one.
Then 42.
Still regular success. Regular successes, you are frightened 1. Regular failures, you are frightened 2. That's going to give you a -1 to your AC and all of your rolls but it will naturally decay at the end of your turns.
Gotcha.
Reginald,
Wait, so I'm frightened?
you frightened 2, yes,
Is
or
that
1,
what-
whatever you got, whatever your result was. I don't remember what you
It's
got.
36.
Then it's
Frightened
1.
Okay. Okay, oh gosh, do I have one action to get rid of that? Do I have a thing? A way to get rid of it? I do have
It'll go
one.
away at the end of your turn.
Yeah, right.
Okay, cool. Well, then I will just take it, I guess, for now. And I will, kind of parry and move. I have this thing called strategic bypass,
Okay.
which makes me super cool. No, your plans account for your foe's resistance, enabling you to strike a telling blow. When you hit a strike on which you substitute your attack roll with your device stratagem, you ignore the amount of resistance equal to your intelligence modifier.
That's cool. They're not resisting your weapon.
They're not
No,
resisting the
you're
piercing?
slashing. I think you're slashing. Isn't it piercing or slashing on the cane sword? I thought you saw. I just assumed you were
It's
slashing.
piercing.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. Yeah, they are resisting you, so that's probably smart. Okay.
So just making sure, is it now not resisting it because I have that? It's up
sure.
to my intelligence modifier.
Yeah, on your devices. Sure, man. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah,
I don't know
cool.
what your rules say.
It sounds good to me.
I don't know what your character does. That's your job.
So it does.
Probably. Okay.
And then I will use a devise a stratagem to find another weak point and go after him. I think that's going to bring me hit. That's a 32.
Are you using it?
Yes.
All right. You.
Not a 32, sorry, 42.
42. He's trying. Okay. Yeah. Big
Thank you.
difference. Yeah. 42 is absolutely going to hit. Yeah. You're going to connect for sure.
That plus this. Be good.
3.
Good.
12,
Just be cool.
Peace be with you.
18,
Be cool.
20, 23.
He
One,
aged
three.
60 years while he was counting.
23, that was.
With
Using-
that strike, they are going to be well bloodied after that one.
Okay, so that's one action. Can I don't think I've done
Is
this.
your person of interest not Trey?
What's that?
Your person of interest is Trey, right?
No, person.
Oh,
person I was
guys,
fighting.
the same fighting.
Yeah, it's the
so
person
one
that,
action,
that came
you're
after me, yeah.
good.
Uh,
Dweebs.
how much is the negative if I hit him again?
-5.
-5.
Unless your weapon's agile.
Okay. And shield only lasts one round?
Yeah, it's gone. You have to cast it again every round.
Okay. So then I have, that was one action, so I could do that. I could attack again and do shield.
Yeah.
I will attack again. It's
that's
-5.
pretty common sequence, yeah.
He's learning.
He's getting Pathfinder.
Gaming.
40.
That'll hit.
Or, because, it's 15 plus, so it'd be 45, but then -5, so it'd be 40, right?
Exactly. He's doing it. He's doing it.
But
He's
that's
gaming
not
so
a device
hard.
stratagem, though.
No, it's a regular hit. So you won't
Yeah,
ignore the
that's
resistance, and you're
not
not going to get your
Let me
intelligence.
still roll my cool ones.
That's how I feel whenever I don't get a sneak attack.
Still
I roll so small number.
11 plus 3, that's 14.
14. So as you bring your sword down to hit this soldier again, your sword hits, catches on their armor, and just punches through, and they pop.
We're right next to him.
I need
dude.
you and Cammy to make fortitude saves.
Dude, we're right here.
I thought we were going to have a round to move.
You guys are good at this.
Fortitude.
Fortitude.
You're so good at this game.
Okay. You sure about
You're
that?
you rolled
Sure
better
about
than
that?
mine. Every single fortitude
Starting
setting
to
I've
make a lot
had.
of sense
That's
right
way
now.
better.
That's a 37.
She rolled a
Okay.
7.
No, that's good.
I'm not telling you how to play your character, but do you have that free reroll?
For me?
No.
I think I had to give it to you beforehand.
Don't forget your
It's a new day. It's a new day. It's a new day.
It isn't. No, I know, but I mean, hold on,
Also-
hold, please.
I'm gonna really slowly do my math.
Don't forget your frightened 1.
Reginald, you have
Oh,
not.
good. I'm frightened.
Yep, keep your mind.
You're frightened
keep
one,
mind
so
your
it's
minus
one,
one.
it's one less.
Yeah, keep -1 to all your rolls.
So
your
that
rolls
so it'd
are
be
one
30.
lower.
So mine would be 36.
Okay.
Oh, yours is also bad.
So 36 and
Well, let me just. If only I had my glasses.
Can I? I think I had to give this to you beforehand.
It's fine. It's a 32.
That's what we.
okay.
It's probably a critical success.
You know that is the -1. I need every digit I can get, dude. Don't be.
All right, the one action left.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's talk about that later.
one action left. Okay.
He's gonna ask us to see him after stream today. Be
Yeah.
like, well, so you're actually dead already.
One action left. No, is that? Oh no, I guess I could cast shield.
All right, Bambi.
No, hold on, wait. No,
Take an action or I'm moving on.
I just couldn't remember if I was going to cast shield or not, but I already killed the thing. So then I'll cast shield again. Yeah.
All right, Bambi, you're up.
Oh, that's
Bambi.
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 I love you.
I'm gonna turn my gate on, and then I will do a blast instead of putting an aura on. And I'm gonna blast the one in front of Marius. He's at an angle so I can see him.
Yep, keep in mind your frightened modifier.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I know.
I'm aware.
Oh, I know.
But because he's my sniping duo buddy, I get a +1 to it. So
Oh, sick. Okay.
it just becomes a
Offsets.
-1.
-1 there too.
Yeah.
As you take this shot, that one in the back,
We're friends.
they seem to be aware, and they are going to somewhat reactively start to shift and duck out of the way. But even as you're firing, they're going to use their reaction to get a little AC bonus.
Hey, I didn't roll like poopy this time. That's awesome. It's plus this number, 41 to hit.
Or it will still hit. Nimble Dice did not save them.
And you know what? I don't even have to do the calculator this time because it's not 1 billion
Yeah, it's like
dice.
2 or 3 d8s.
Yeah, so
It's a normal
stuff
attack.
to it.
it's regular. Frightened does not apply to damage.
Nope.
No, it doesn't. I read the card.
Sure does not.
I know how to read.
Reading the card explains the card.
12 damage. No, 13 damage.
Okay,
13
well,
fire damage.
it's a good bit more than that on account of the fire, and
alive?
they are very much going to be bloodied.
Oh, he's alive.
Alive, yes.
Thank God.
Okay, so Trey is bloodied, and so is...
Trey's bloodied, and so is that other guy. They're both bloodied.
Okay, my mind's eye is telling me I turn my aura on 20 foot, and the one that gives my friends fire resistance but does fire damage to the ones in the aura.
Okay.
So that's an action to do that. Trey will get hit with that aura. He will take damage at some point. I'll tell you in a minute. And then I will do for my third action. I will blast one more time at the one there. So I will only get 1 multiple attack of penalty.
Yes, so
by
you get
doing
1
that.
just -5.
Yes.
He
He's
does not have
learning.
nimble
I'm
dodge
gaming.
again, so that's all he had.
I could tell he's been reading the Starfinder rules.
He's learning so good.
Oh.
You guys are all learning so good.
Oh, I rolled so well.
really well.
Oh, this is excellent for Roof.
See, that's the sound you make when you do good.
No, how dare
38
you? No.
to hit.
38
That
hits.
wasn't-
Let's go. I'm sorry. I'm the cool chill one. I'm known for being that.
You're ruining your
My aura is gone. I'm being mogged. That's bad rolls. 8 fire damage.
Yeah, what matters is the weakness. That's,
Yes.
that's what's relevant in there. You're going to hit this flame, and Mari's right in front of you. See, the dodge isn't enough, and they catch this, and right as they turn around to bring their shield up, they catch the second blast of fire right in the head, and you get silhouetted. Almost just the inside of their skull shown through this flaccid, dried skin, and this flash of heat as it just rips through their body, and they burst.
Can I react, hold my breath?
I don't even need a fortitude save, actually. You're fine.
Love to hear it.
You see,
Because
standing
you held
behind
your
me is me. I made a little fire bow and arrow. I hold up the fire bow and make a little. It's like you.
I'm gonna go back to that ridge. I'm gonna jump off of it. If I have to be sick again in this campaign.
I'm so sorry.
Candy.
Oh my gosh. Alrighty. I'm standing over here with Reginald. And as I'm whipping up another ball of the same healing magic that I used to cast all the time on Trey, it's almost poetic. And as I go and I say, just let his body rest in peace. Who is that? And that was a heal cast, so I was just interrupted. And now I'm sick. So anyways, it's a level 3 heal.
Sorry, I killed the guy.
It's a level
So it
3
does
heal.
3d8 damage,
Yeah,
and he makes a forward save.
yeah. But it's poetic.
A billion. He rolled a natural 20.
Oh.
It's poetic, but as you're kind of coughing, this magic comes out and it reaches out, and you see it singe him a bit.
It doesn't matter what you do. It's already over. Listen to that. You're gonna be just like me soon.
One action, though.
I don't know, man. I don't.
Cry.
I'm gonna, as I'm kind of struggling to catch my breath, I'm going to reach out towards MD, but he's just a little bit too far from me, as I cast Needle of Vengeance between Trey and MD.
Alright.
Are you sustaining?
Yes, it's free.
Hey, she can do
Oh,
a
free.
total reaction.
Free.
Marius.
Great news now.
Okay.
I am going to hunt prey on Trey. It is a single target, which means I can do shared prey now. So MD can have hunt prey for free.
What does that actually do for him?
He gives me his hunter's flurry.
Yeah.
What? What? You get flurry?
April Fools.
What do you mean?
It's like the base version of his hunter's flurry. So.
Yeah. So,
See the Hitchcock zoom? It's like the Guardians of the Galaxy 2. What?
You can just do that?
yeah.
All right.
Now with this level, now if I hunt prey on a single prey instead of two, I can just let a friend have some of that flurry.
Okay.
So cool.
That's
So anyway,
really
I started
cool.
shooting Trey.
Anyways, I started shooting.
He also takes 8 fire damage at the start of his turn.
Shield is not up.
All right, we're starting with a 46.
Hits?
I don't think that 4 is gonna hit.
Probably not. His AC's not that bad. He was always pretty tanky.
Yeah, so we'll start with that. So. Okay.
And he does resist piercing.
Another 5 plus 2 plus another 5 plus 28.
28, okay.
And I'm praying a shot, so I'll do one more shot. Why not? A 3. I think I was close.
You get one in there. MD.
As Trey is laughing, being maniacal, I just kind of stare past him and go, "Oh, good, you're here. Get behind him, flank him." That's instant opening. As Trey turns around to see.
What?
He goes, as his sword, sickle's coming to his face.
You stinker!
And then I'm going to use double slice on him. So the flail, and then the sickle. The flail will be a 43 minus 1 is 42.
Hits.
And then the sickle will be a 45.
Regular hit on his flat-footed clumsy.
Okay.
I'm not frightened anymore, right?
You go down. That's my one at the end of each turn. So if you're only frightened one, then yeah, you're good.
I'm just gonna roll. I don't know what to do here. Well,
He doesn't resist the flail or the scythe, so this would be a million billion damage.
5, 9, 15, 18, 21, 22, 33. And then the scythe is doing spirit damage. 3, 8,
Oh, there's
12,
no minions left.
13, 14
All right.
total. No,
As you-
14, 24.
24. Okay, as you hit him with both of these, the flail and the big scythe and the combination here, a big hit, and you see his whole side just crumple from the flail, and then your scythe just rips and the other side of him. What happens?
As I notice the tension in his body, the battle stance as these two hits go away, I drop my weapons and I just kind of catch him before he falls to the ground and let him down gently. He's like, "You're not the stronger one. I am."
For now. But all that happened is what needed to happen. I don't have to do this anymore. And you guys will be made for the next group.
And he pops. And just, his body rips apart. Visceral, fleshy sound. This gas, this thick, yellow dust erupts out of his body, blanketing the area around him. And you don't even feel like it bothers you anymore. In fact, it almost smells kind of oddly sweet. But you just watch him drop, his corpse utterly desiccated on the ground. You were surrounded by these burst bodies that have all just erupted as they were slain. Cammy's coughing a bit. Marius, you've been in one of these. Didn't seem to bother you at all. Neither did MD. You kind of liked it. Reginald, you see all of this around you. 4 of you recognize Trey. You know what this is. You know who this is. That's him. There's no illusion falls off of this. Nothing changes. Nothing drops. This is where he went. He might have just been here that whole time. And he's not wrong. With this sickness in Neruzavin, it could be any of you. paranoia starts to set in. Before we end today's episode, I'm going to do a little something. As written in Strange Aeons, there is a tangible, palpable effect to being in Neruzavin. It literally makes you paranoid. There's some mechanical penalties that are well-intentioned and I guess interesting in their own way, but I want to do a little bit more with it. So I have this. This is the Hero deck. It's Pathfinder's kind of spin on tarot cards. They've got all their own silly little suits and illustrations. I'm not going to use the whole thing. This isn't going to be like the beginning of our Crimson Throne adventure. I'm not doing an entire reading. I've seen a couple of cards. There's all kinds of stuff in here. There is, let's see, the Tangled Briar. That one's kind of neat looking. Scarecrow and some vines. There's the Marriage. The fire and a water elemental and a little baby in a diving suit. That's kind of fun.
It's like the movie.
There is the Lyre. It's like a Medusa holding a bouquet of stone flowers. They've all got their own kind of fun little things in here. I need one of them specifically. Here it is. The Betrayal. So I'm going to grab that. And just kind of 4 other cards. And I'm going to shuffle these together a little bit. Here's what's going to happen. When we first started Strange Aeons, I invented an entire stress system, well, adapted a stress system to use to represent the one that was in first edition that second edition doesn't have. I didn't tell you how that system worked. You kind of got to play with it and figure it out as you went, right? It was part of the point of the system was learning how it functioned. This is going to be a little different. I'm going to tell you everything about how this is going to work. That's a lot simpler. I'm going to hand you guys... They're upside down. I'm going to hand you guys these 5 cards.
Paranoia went away.
Each of you is going to look very secretly at the card that you have. I'm going to shuffle up some more, so I don't even know who it's going to. But when I collect them from you, I'll collect them and make sure I know who has what. If you see most cards in this deck, really, you don't need to worry about it. Nothing happens. You're good. But if you see the Betrayal on your card, you are the one that has succumbed to absolute crippling paranoia. You are convinced that you cannot trust these people anymore. Well, specifically, at least one of them. This has no immediate mechanical effect. You can act on that how you will. And the target of your paranoia is no one specific party member. If, while you are paranoid, anybody dies for good, is gone, is lost to us, then generously I will say that is who you were worried about. Your paranoia is settled. You no longer have anything to fear. But if we all still stay here, happy and healthy and together, eventually that paranoia is going to break you. And in an incredibly dire, mortal, and desperate time, you're going to do something very, very stupid. That's very likely to result in something much worse than the death of just one person. So if you get the Betrayer, you can choose what to do with it. If you can somehow subtly engineer the death of anyone, it's hand waved. We're good. You don't have to worry about it. If not, maybe something dramatically worse happens down the road. I haven't killed a character in a while. So, I'm coming over.
He has legs.
He has legs? Oh, he's wearing
I'm
shorts.
walking in front of my camera, and I'm going to come over here, so I'm as out of the way as I can be. I like a card. Look at it very, very secretly. Don't let anybody see what this is.
I don't want to do this.
And I was like, oh, maybe it's going to bring back the Abacus.
I'll do
like,
last.
oh, maybe this will be better.
Good, I wanted this one.
as I get cards, one of you might have some important thoughts to think about,
All the advocates in chat.
some things to consider for later. Now, if you have the Betrayer, I mean, you don't necessarily need to immediately go into PvP here. You don't have to directly kill some of them. Maybe there's an opportunity where you can save someone and you just don't. Maybe it's difficult. Maybe it would be a huge risk. Maybe one you just don't take. There's going to be some very, very difficult encounters in this chapter here in Neruzavin. There's going to be some threats. There's probably situations show up on their own. You might not really have to do anything. This may very well resolve itself, but if it doesn't, keep in mind, that time will come. And it will be very bad. Let me get the cards.
It's like the straight face everybody's trying to hold. Everyone would be cool. Everyone would be cool.
I'm sweating.
I'm schwitzing.
Why are you sweating?
What you should be nervous about?
Carnapool said which?
I got the
Watching
cool guy
AJ.
card.
I got a Magic the Gathering card.
That's
You gotta
wild.
watch his face while he's picking
got
up the
Magic
cards.
the Gathering.
Amateur stuff, people. Come on.
No, I want to be really in the world, okay? So I don't really want to
Yeah,
know.
me too.
I don't know
I don't
how
want to die.
How well do you think you can read me? I have been doing this for a while, and I think I'm pretty okay at the straight face. Maybe some of you have picked up a hint, perhaps. I don't know if I had.
I wasn't even.
I'd like to
looking.
think I didn't have anything. I know Sully was. Oh, Sully was for sure looking at me while I was grabbing those cards.
It's not the
I've
best
been down
perk.
this road before.
It's not the best perk to be a good
Play
liar.
Mafia.
Yeah.
Two last little bits here before we end today's episode. First, think about that. If you are the one that saw the betrayer, obviously keep that in mind. What are you willing to do? What are you willing to risk? And if you didn't, well, I think Neruzavin has sure made you paranoid. If it was you, last little asterisk I had to put on here, if it was you, Corey, then it is, for consistency's sake, you and Bryn. So let her know. Both sides of Prototype will have the same
Bryn gets a
thing.
I was
terrible
wondering about
DM after this session.
I got bad news.
Bad news.
You gotta kill someone.
Are you kidding me? Bryn would love this.
Yeah.
This is Bray's
really
bread and
would.
butter for sure.
Bryn would just come out tomorrow, like next week, and just kill someone.
Bray's bread and butter.
I think she would literally, someone would go down and she would just kill them on the spot. Like, that seems peak what Bryn would do. Well, keep that in mind. That's on the table now until it is resolved.
So to be clear, either the person kills somebody, or eventually it will result in something that you believe will kill multiple people.
Or worse.
Oh, as if that could. Well, what does
someone
that
just dies.
even mean,
There
dude?
wouldn't be much. There wouldn't be much to the mechanic if the back end of it wasn't worse than
Yeah.
losing a
The
player
person
character, right?
who's paranoid is going to come into the studio with a gun and kill you as a permanent clear.
AJ's still mad that nobody died at the last chapter boss.
A little bit, but
So he
Not
made
from-
it impossible for us to avoid.
Not for lack of trying.
hey, who knows what'll happen? This is entirely in your hands.
Well, Greta, it's nice having Reginald around for a while.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I don't know. What does that mean?
It was
Just-
nice being friends with all of you.
I'm supposed to be here. That's
glad
what
we had-
everything's telling me.
It's a shame we have to euthanize Reginald.
It's a shame. He got old.
I'm glad we had.
Why did
we
you say
had-
it like that? Why did you say it like that?
I'm glad we had a party yesterday while we were still friends.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be it for us today, everybody. Our first steps into the city of Neruzavin.
Trust you.
And there is a lot,
No, statistically, you possibly shouldn't.
a lot more Neruzavin to follow. It will not get easier from here. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Thank you for being here. We'll be back next Sunday with the next episode. As you will see, I'm sure, all of our very bright, friendly faces who have no stress whatsoever about who may have seen what card
So
a few minutes ago.
I've convinced myself that there was no betrayer in those 5 cards.
Oh, that'd be the easy
I didn't see the deck. I didn't see you draw the cards out of the deck.
I
It's
mean,
important
okay,
to
that's
Oh, gosh.
fair, I guess.
How funny would that be if this entire season he's just
You want to roll the dice on that, MD? Yep.
There's
I
also
trust on my
nothing to
fingers.
say that
Dude, that's
If I
such
could-
a
if I
funny
could-
bit.
he
That
could
would be-
also have put 5
That's what
betrayers.
paranoia is.
Did I ever tell you about the time that my buddy back in Utah ran a game that may or may not have inspired this idea, where they were all, it was sci-fi, they were all exploring some old derelict space hulk, and basically they had the main objective, and everyone also had a secondary objective. And he said the secondary objectives could be some degree of hostile to each other, they could be mutually exclusive, and after he explained it, all 5 players' second objective was be the only one that leaves alive.
Oh, that's really good.
That's really funny.
That's really good.
May or may not have been a minor inspiration for this.
I like it.
But thank you for being here, everyone. If you want some more entertainment in the meantime, I believe we have our last of this string of Warhammer games on Wednesday.
The finale.
The finale! The President of Space!
Trying not to yawn when I was doing that.
All of space?
All of space!
Yeah,
Most
dude, where
of
you
space.
been?
All of
I'm
it.
the president of space.
That's
Imagine
Wednesday
it's
evening, 7 p.m., and we'll be back here next week at our regular time slot. Until then, everybody,
States anthem.
stay safe. Most importantly, stay sane.
No.